Welcome in, builders. We are going to check out the newest DLC for Age of Wonders 4, Giant Kings. And we are going to be doing it with a nation inspired by one of our favorite groups in Dominions. A combination here, really, of Niflheim and Jotunheim. I couldn't quite make a giant race to be our secondary actual people, so we decided to go with the Vaetti here. It should be pretty fun. Didn't get as much playtesting as I would have liked in yesterday. Had other things that took me away, unfortunately, but I think this is going to be a pretty good one either way. I'm absolutely entranced with how this guy looks. This was so good. It just came together like nothing when I was just checking out the different giants. And this screen doesn't really show it. This is an average height giant. When we get in game, he looks ridiculous. He looks so huge. It is perfect to be like a Jotun type unit. So very excited about that. A lot of fun here. I'm gonna give a minute or so just so people that are hopefully getting notifications, you know, haha, good joke babble, but hopefully getting the notification that we are live and want to come check this out. I do see a couple folks on in here. CB, welcome in. Yep, Age of Wonders 4 tonight is the plan. Andy Earlobes finally made a stream. We'll welcome in Mr. Earlobes. Good to have you. Matt Haley, hey, back at you. Hopefully people have been having a pretty good week. It's dragging on for me, let me tell you. I am definitely ready for Dominions in the weekend, to be sure. I will definitely say, it sucks when we have releases on Tuesdays. That is just not good for my schedule in any way, shape, or form. Hey, Barry. On time at last. I don't know, maybe you'll arrive exactly when you mean to each time. I might need to do a little sound balancing here, I'm noticing. What am I running? Yeah. Let me know if this is too quiet when we get on in there. I can up that a little bit. Hey, Eric. Good to have you. Okay, let's go ahead and get moving here. So I'm just thinking what the easiest way to look at this. I think we're going to look at a different area. I'm not going to make any changes, so let's go ahead. We're going to make a new game here.
Destination.
I'm going to use a custom realm, a very, very simple one. This is a Pangea map. I put in Subdued Umbral Abyss. I haven't actually had time to really explore the Umbral stuff, and I didn't want that really to overpower what we were doing here. So this will have some of the Umbral stuff, but we're not going to have like a big thing going on. And then we picked up Ruined Realm. So free cities are going to be rare. Last time we played, I felt kind of crimped in. It was just too many people too close. So free cities are rare and city ruins are common. Subdued Umbral means no Umbral dwellings and reduced amounts of the Umbral stuff. And Pangea is just a single map, obviously. I definitely need to try other maps. I used to like Coast a lot. I haven't been playing that much lately. I don't know. We're going to go with that. So we will do Illwinter is going to be our map. Go ahead and click on in here. Are we able to do the whole Illwinter in this game? Not really, if we're actually talking about the spell. You could actually design a realm here. If you went into this and you added... Oh, what is it? There's one in here that literally would basically do that. Arctic Blizzards. You could make like a ice world and add Arctic Blizzards, and that would basically be Illwinter. The AI would really struggle with this, I have a feeling, though. This is a very powerful environmental effect, so we're not actually doing that. Okay, we're gonna do that. Actually, hold on. We're on medium relative size. We're gonna have a 5-player game and just classic normal settings and advanced settings. I don't think I changed anything except I just want generated rulers. Yeah, I don't want the 10,000 screaming demons or anyone else showing up. So we're just gonna let the AI generate. We'll see what we get. I don't think I've changed anything else. This is a new addition in this. I don't know if this is in the regular patch or DLC specific, but you can actually really customize the randomness. So like if you just wanted to play a map that had no feudal cultures, you could just turn feudal cultures off for the AI. Kind of a cool little thing here. I love having more control over settings. If you want to do a themed run, or you just really hate mystics for some reason, you could just turn them off. I think that's pretty cool. Okay, we're going to confirm that.
starts here.
For us, we are going to be Illwinter here. What is the easiest way to show this? I guess we'll hit edit here, just so we can look at it.
Is your people's form?
So we are going to be the little Vaetti goblins. Starting in Jotunheim is where they show up. And these ones specifically are ferocious. So we deal extra damage with retaliation attacks and opportunity attacks. We're going to have some big two-hander guys. We're going to have some really good tier 3 spearmen. That's my thought there. And it's called Hideous Stench here, but in my mind, it's more like our intense cold aura. So things that are adjacent to us will have negative resistance and negative status resistance. We are going to be the primal culture, and we are the glacial mammoths. I like this one because we're going to be up in the frosty area, which is obviously where we would want to be. We have snow provinces, our favorite terrain, and we gain extra production from them. All of our units have Arctic block, and we get the glacial mammoths boon. So this is going to be, as primals, we build up a buff as we attack and do various things. And when it procs, then we do extra frost damage, and we have chances to freeze people. For our society traits, we have Druidic Terraformers. Now, this is a bit of a wild card pick, but my thought process here is we are going to be... Stay up, please. We are going to be in the cold, so we're either probably going to get forest or rocky, so we'll probably get the production bonus, and we're going to be in snow or ice, so we'll get the mana bonus. If we have to do terraforming spells, they're cheaper, and we get minus 20% upkeep for elemental units, and we're going to try out one of the new tomes that lets us do an elemental transformation. So our little Vaetti here are going to get their cold infusion. Hopefully, that's the plan at least. And our second trait, we're actually going to be great builders. So cities gain +2 gold per quarry in their domain. Special province and improvements cost 50% less. And we start with a workshop and a vendor. So this is going to combo in really well with... we'll see when we look at our frost giant. We're going to start Tome of Cryomancy. It's just on theme for us. In addition, this is pretty decent. We're going to start in the Arctic, so we're guaranteed a good spot for our School of Cryomancy, get some early knowledge and some early mana. And the Snow Spirits fit in with our elemental theme. Frost Blades are pretty nice. Frost Arrows, a little less useful for us. Blizzard is another world spell. Lets us lower status resistances on armies, so that'll combo in well with our chance to freeze units. So we're going to really, really lean into the freeze everybody out. One of the problems I have with the primal culture is they're kind of squishy and they need some time to ramp up. So my thought here is we're going to freeze people and slow people, and that'll give us the ramp time that we need. We are going to be a frost giant king. Now, a little of this is redundant, unfortunately, but otherwise I think the synergies are pretty strong. So we start with the item forge, so we can make items just from jump. We don't have to do anything to get that. We have a special world spell. We can summon in an ice rune spell, which would spread, I believe it's snow and ice around. So if we need to spread some ice early, we have a way to do it. We can build farms on snow. This is going to be redundant with what Primal can already do for us. Provinces with snow or ice provide +2 mana. So good, again, just good mana income. We are a Giant King Governor. This is where the Great Builders combo is. So at Renown level 1, our quarries get extra production. At 2, our city structures cost less gold. At 3, every one of our quarries is going to give us a binding essence. And binding essence is what we need to make high tier magic items. So we're going to have a ton of quarries that are going to give us a bunch of production and some money. And once we get up here, they're going to give us the fragment. So hopefully we can kit out our heroes with some really good items. And if we get up to 4, we get an extra +2 gold in addition to our normal effects from city structures, and we can draft in frost giants. So again, that would just go in really well with our theme here. We are 5 mana upkeep for our giant himself. Picking that.
Reveal yourself.
Here's our big boy. He is a giant king, and I named him Illwinter. I think he looks pretty dang badass. I love how the little goblins don't even come up to the top of his boots. They're so small, and he is so big. And just to prove my point here, leg length is normal, head side's normal. We are a chunky boy, we're not a thin giant. But other than that, I did not change his height. This is just average giant.
Your journey.
Last thing in here, we are going to have our ambition be shepherd. This is a little hard for us to actually proc. So we want to win combats with animals, plants, and elementals on our side. And if we do, we get the trait druid, which means animals, plants, and elementals in our army get plus 20 health and have minus 20% upkeep. Remember, we're going to go for a race transformation, and we're going to turn all of our little goblins into elementals. So we're going to be like cold and frost infused little guys. So when we do that, they will be elementals, and we will get this bonus here. Pretty handy. A little hard to do, though. That's not going to happen in the early game. Evolve or promote units, maybe, if we can get some good elementals rolling. Okay, I'm going to overwrite. I don't think we actually changed anything there. And that should load us on in. Eric says, the thing I love most about Age of Wonders 4 is how customizable you can make things. Yeah, my favorite part is making new races, by far. Hey, J-Rob. Welcome in, man. Good evening, Droog. Hey, bruh. How's it going? Okay, and here's a summation of all the stuff we looked at. I guess the only thing I didn't really mention is Druidic Terraformers lets us start with an elemental. If we're really, really lucky, we'll have a water elemental. If we're medium luck, we'll have an ice elemental. If we have bad luck, we'll have something else. The water elemental has amazing synergies. In one of my test games, I got him, and he was incredible. So hopefully we got lucky. We'll see here. Starting spells. All right. We're going to be in the north because we're in the Arctic. So there we are. Looks like we started in top middle. No major surprises there. I did name our capital city Niflheim. And there's our big boy. Look at him being all ridiculous. Okay, right off the bat, a little awkward. We don't have a starting fight. Okay, Scout, go grab that money for me. Big boy. We see some things over here, but that looks like that's off the coast. Iron deposit and a gold vein. That's in the water. Okay, a little awkward here. All right, let's go grab that chest. We got heavy greaves. Can only move 3 hexes in combat. I'm going to take that, but I don't think we're going to put that on. That would make us a little too slow. Okay, Mr. Scout. I'm 99% sure that's coast, but let's just make sure. Yeah, that's going to be a coast. Okay. Head down that way. Man, no fight to start with. That is rather awkward. We can see something over here. There's a tower. I guess we go this way. Man, that is really awkward that we did not start with a fight. Okay, well, is what it is. In our city here, we're going to start by building a stone stele. Now, this actually wants farms for its boost. If you boost it, it'll half the cost and production, and it will give it to you retroactively. But in my test games, I finished building this before I actually got 2 farms. So it's kind of a moot point trying to boost this one. So we'll probably go for something different. And recruitment-wise, we're going to grab a second scout. I do see that we have a way underground, but it is in the water here, unfortunately. Another big change in this DLC is they revamped the underground and made it much, much better. Are we going Moose Cavalry? I don't think there is a Moose Mount. I did vaguely look. So Mammoth was as close as I could get us here. Hey, Chris. Chris Smith, welcome in. The Pretender God wasn't pretending at all. It is an homage, ode to Illwinter for such cool nations here. Research-wise, we are definitely starting with Frost Blades. So this is going to give us frost damage, and we gain extra damage against frozen and slowed units. And we're going to have lots of other abilities that allow us to do those things. So let's get that rolling. And go ahead and roll that turn. Whoa, what is this? We're only 15 minutes in, and I already rolled a turn. Speed running this. Spirits of the Snowy Field. You've led your Vaetti followers of the glacial mammoth to a new realm. When something catches your eye, Not far from Niflheim, a wondrous tree pulsates with invigorating energy. Its strangely familiar energy inspires you, even from afar. A faint blare on the wind calls you to it. Your eyes are fixed on the tree. You discern a faint apparition of immense power. Could it be? Is that the ancestral spirit of your Vaetti, the glacial mammoth herself? Does the glacial mammoth, whom your people intimately call Loomfrost, truly grace this realm? You should visit the glacial mammoth den presently. Loomfrost here! I will meet with her right away. Okay, lucked out there at least. Now the giant has 40 movement points, so I'm actually. Oh, and we did not luck out, unfortunately. So this is one of the new units from this DLC. They're like gym golems. It's a fine unit. It's just not great for us. So we'll see. We'll see if we can keep him alive, but that's kind of a meh. That's a meh thing for me. We did not get lucky on that. Okay, Mr. Giant, check out that mammoth. When you arrive at the glacial mammoth den, the visage of the glacial mammoth that lured you here disappeared, yet you suddenly feel cold while a massive shadow blankets the land. You examine the enthralling tree and notice the tree draws in all heat from the air. Loomfrost's influence is palpable here. You recall ancient legends that promise formidable boons to the most ardent torchbearers. I don't know if we'd like a torch of Loomfrost. Claim this territory so that you may build a glacial mammoth temple, which invokes the power of the glacial mammoth to slowly turn your dominion into snowy fields where your Vaetti thrive. Win Loomfrost's favor by securing 3 glacial mammoth dens and build glacial mammoth temple. The glacial mammoth is guaranteed to notice your devotion. For Loomfrost's glory, will secure her dens and build her temples. Gotta get our dominion score up here. Temple spam tonight. Okay, so which province are you in? So you're in here. We're going to be able to connect that. Oh, we actually have to build twice out to get there. That's a smidgen unfortunate, but that's fine. That's fine. Okay, we are ready to expand once. Now, over here we can only build a hut, and that's going to be because right now this is only ice. It does not have snow. Once we get snow, like this area, we'll be able to build farms. So if you look at the farm here, I'm going to get 5 food, 3 production, and 2 mana. That is really nice. That's a lot of income from some pretty cruddy terrain. Whereas if we built a hut, we would get 2, 3, 2. Pretty garbage. So we're definitely going to want that snow to be spreading around for us. Now, what would we like to build? I generally need 2 mines, but I think in the early game, we're going to start by building the quarries. Look at what we get out of this quarry. Part of this is coming because there's a gold mine here, but this is going to be ridiculous. 13 production, 22 gold, and 2 mana for that. 10 of that gold is coming from the gold vein. So we still get the income from this, even if we don't build a mine here. It doesn't have to match. You just get this as bonus income. And the reason I want to build here is because I want to stretch over here and get this one next so that we can get that temple built. So we're going to immediately drop this. And just for reference here, right now we're making 39 production. That's going to be based on the terrain here. We get a bonus from Druidic terraformers based on the terrain that we started with. Now, I don't know an easy way to see what the actual terrain here is, but it looks like it's forest and snow and ice, if I had to guess. So we check here, multipliers, see stability. Yeah, Druidic terraformers is giving us 6 production here. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. 2 from Druidic Transfer. So we are getting that income bonus there. Let's go ahead and make this. So 39, 53. Not quite double, but that is quite a jump in production. So we're going to be able to pump buildings really quick. See what I mean? If I built a farm, this would end up being slower even if we halved it by boosting it. So we're going to go double quarry probably to start, just to get that ball rolling here. Okay, so we've got our first mission. We need to acquire 3 of these. So we're going to be looking for other places to build cities that have those. Does look like there's some line up here. There's some mountain there. Ooh, it looks like we have an infestation here. Ooh, Man, what a rough start we've got this time around. Okay, we have a brewer ogre and a polar bear. I think we could probably take that. And as always, I'm going to, generally speaking, do a lot of the combat because I just enjoy the combat in this game. So let's see how it goes. Some of that to the west will be land. Nope, looks like it's going to be water. Racial tier list win. You can customize all the racial bonuses in this game. So the forms are aesthetic only, basically. Eric says, another YouTuber I watched does Age of Wonders 4, an ongoing storyline based on all the games and made it into a pantheon. Is that Blint? If I had to guess. Did you make any Viking? It's totally random, Josie. I didn't pick anybody, so we'll see. We'll see. A tower? Could it be the Tower of Babel? Oh man, they're naming towers after me already. Now, one bad thing about this build I've noticed. So we're all about frost damage. What kind of enemies do you think are up in the Arctic? A bunch of cold-resistant frost enemies. So weirdly enough, we actually kind of struggle in the early game because a lot of the enemies are actually kind of hard for us to fight. So it's kind of a weird catch-22. All right, Mr. Illwinter. Look, by the way, look at how ridiculously big this dude is. And remember, this is an average-sized giant. Just an average giant. All right, and we are going to use one of his inherent abilities, Hurl Ice Boulder. We did go with the, I believe it's Champion class. I did want to do something different than we did last time, but it just fit way too well with the giants not to. When we level up, we'll look at his skill tree, and it is really good. It is really, really good. Okay, let's move up here. Move in there. Move over there. And we're done. Mammoth is off to a rave. New Age Crystal Cult. They probably are in. I didn't turn them off. Maybe we can explore underground and find them. Okay, so we have polar bears, as you do. So every time we attack, we get Rising Fury. When we get that to 5 is when it procs. So it's a little bit of a slow roll to get going at the early fight. Hence the idea of maybe being able to freeze or slow people down here. Okay, we're not going to be able to kill him here, unfortunately. All right, we're going to have to use our giant to finish off the bear. Oh, by the way, his attack is so big, we actually hit the hex in front of us and a second hex. So we actually do an AoE 2, essentially, when we swing that axe. It is pretty beefy. And I think we're just done there. We're going to make him run over to us since I've already used up most of the attacks. Hey, Abby. Can I be a giant archer? We'll see. We'll see. I'd love a frontliner if there's going to be one. Hey, Epic. The new DLC looks really cool. Yeah. I didn't get as much time as I would have liked with it yesterday, but it was running okay. I found one little visual bug, but other than that, I didn't have any problems. So, yeah, I'm pretty happy with it so far. I do have the expansion pass. I bought it a while back. I did hear people say that it feels maybe like this DLC is a little overpriced. I think it's pretty high quality, but I don't know. Gaming prices are ridiculous right now. I'm not loving that. Oh, and there we go. We just got a freeze off on him. So if they are frozen, where's my freeze? So it's essentially a stun. You can't move or attack for a turn. And then once we get those ice blades, we do bonus damage against frozen enemies. So this is the main strategy we're going to go for. Crunch. Victory. Okay. I don't think there's anything out there. I take that back, actually. We still have an infestation, so there must be something nearby. I want to clear that out. I don't want an infestation sitting near me. Let's actually poke. Okay, yeah, there it is. A haunted graveyard. Okay. Giant has more move than the rest of my army, so I can split him up and walk around a little bit. Okay, I think that's basically going to be it for the turn. We have our scout. Oh my goodness, is this literally more water down here? Well, I mean, I guess we're cornered up. That can be advantageous, I guess. I don't love that start, to be honest. We have a magic material here. We've got some astral dew. We need these things. A, they just give bonuses, but B, we use them to craft things. Oh, speaking of which, well, not yet. We start with our item forge, so we'll be able to craft things. This got a bit of a rework. I'm not super duper familiar with the crafting system. We did a little bit of it last time I streamed Age of Wonders, but essentially low level stuff gives binding essence, high level stuff needs binding fragments, and you get these from tier 3 plus items, or maybe it's even 4 or 5 items. But remember, once we get our renown up, our quarries will be able to get some for us. So we're going to try to make a new axe for ourselves relatively soon, but we can't do that yet. All right, evil presence, we're coming for you. Catch up here. Fableheim is famous for his Blint carry. Yeah, I've watched some of his stuff. Maxale, I hope I'm saying that right. Maxale, welcome in. Hey, Babel, finally able to watch one of your live streams. Well, welcome in, man. Glad to have you. Thank you for the support as the member. Much appreciated. And Slice, too. Slice says, sorry I'm late. Battle Bros sucked me into one more battle. Been playing a lot of Battle Bros, too. Have you seen Nintendo's prices? I don't really follow Nintendo too much. I like some of their stuff, but if I wanted to make content for it, it's just asking to get Nintendo'd, and it's just not even worth the effort, to be honest with you. I don't own any consoles or anything at the moment. Ooh, nice. Picked up some free production. Man, what a weird start. There's just, like, nothing to fight. Like, feels bad, man. Giants like fighting, if you didn't know. Okay, speaking of, let's move here. Okay, can we take this? We have a bone werevin, a zombie, and a skeletal archer. Yes, we definitely can. We're moving the whole team. I don't think I want to move the whole team. So let's go to here, and then we're going to have our giant pop out. And you can reinforce, I believe it's 2 or 3 hexes, so I can pull my army into the fight. And I'm going to do that because he has more movement, so then I can rejoin my army and we can head off to the east. I'm min-maxing here a little bit, but I feel like we have a bad start, so I'm going to try. All right, let's manually fight this one. Who is the Nifl Giant? Illwinter. This is Father Illwinter, the Jotun Giant. I just can't get over... I love that they actually made it a giant. It's not like a slightly bigger fat guy or a slightly tall unit. It's like, no, this dude's like 100 feet tall. Absolutely, like, to scale, ridiculous for a giant. All right, are you in range? Nobody's in range to throw at them. Sad. All right, move up here. How far can you move? Oh yeah, you can't get to me. In fact, you really can't get to me. But you do have a breath weapon. Okay, so move over here. You guys right there. I am very open to tips as usual. I think I learned a lot last time I streamed. Hopefully we'll be able to implement some of the things I learned last time and keep improving on that. I'm not trying to like totally power game it. There are definitely stronger picks than what I did when I built this nation. It's a combination of synergies and theme is how I like to build nations. So. Yeah, gaming prices are just absolutely ridiculous. I keep seeing people making videos about Grand Theft Auto is going to destroy gaming because they're probably going to charge $100 for it. Thus, everyone else will think that they can charge $100 for games. Any thoughts on the Stellaris lineup this year? I'm excited. I haven't really followed the news too much. I know we're getting relatively close though. We're definitely going to do some Stellaris runs when that comes out. I'm really hopeful that it streamlines and solves a lot of the performance problems they've had. My machine is strong enough that I don't really have the problems right now, but I know a lot of people have issues with it. Okay, let's get going here. We're going to jump up into here. Because remember I told you guys I actually can hit 2 hexes. So we're going to swing and swamp. We're going to hit both of them. All right, we can only reach that square. Do it. And I guess we've already canceled the retaliation, so no reason not to hit them. Have our archers come in. We'll go back here. So our support unit can go there. And our other support unit can go there. Okay, archers. Those ridiculous noises they make. Okay, not the best. These got buffed since last time I used them. They have range 3 now instead of range 2. That's actually a really big deal. These were really hard to use before. They're still not very good, but they're at least usable. Okay, I think I am going to have to throw everything into this unit to kill it, unfortunately. Our crystal laser. There we go. That volatile charge is one of their new mechanics. It's like a dot, and then we can, like, explode it. And we could cast a spell. Ice Coffin is really good, but it's kind of expensive, and I don't think we need it here. So, just going to save our mana for the time being. Slice says, I'll just stick with board games if prices get to $100. Man, imagine having friends nearby that you could play board games with. That must be nice. Community Stellaris. I mean, that would be pretty cool. Maybe when I'm off for the summer, maybe we could make something work. No promises. Okay, let's have our mailers finish this guy off. Decay. Rising 4 and 5. So now that they have 5 stacks, they get a buff. So he has Fury of the Glacial Mammoth. He's going to deal 4 extra frost damage with each hit. We have 5 stacks, so 5 attacks. And we have a base 30% chance to just inflict frozen. So we can just straight up freeze people. Very, very nice. All right, am I able to just squish you? Not quite. So let's move it to here. And we'll hit him. Okay, now are we able to squish you? Yes, we are. Frost Elves. Gotcha. Yeah, the CK3 stuff looks really... Dude, are we seeing a possible resurgence from Paradox? I hope so. You know, it was getting to be a bit of a leaky ship lately with Paradox, so hopefully they fix their problems. Oh, dang it, we got another stupid heavy armor. Greaves. I don't want this item. We are definitely going to be disenchanting that. Alright, hop on in. And we leveled up. So, the giant tree over here, we have a, like, crafting tree. So our first one up here gives us disenchanting, gives extra binding essence and fragments. So pretty nice. That's just kind of a whatever. Then right here, Rune of Power Frost. Gain 10% on attacks. Gain access to the Rune of Power Frost infusion in the item forge. Applies to weapons. What's that do? +2 frost damage and base 30% chance to inflict frozen. So for thematic reasons, I'm probably going to try to make us an ice weapon. We have Frost Protection. Rune of Command Frost gives us status protection. Yeah. When army leader, all non-hero units in the army have 1 negative status effect dispelled at the start of turn in combat. That's pretty strong. That's like, hey, just get rid of poison or get rid of stun or whatever. Pretty darn nice. Increase the maximum infusion points in the forge by 1. So really nice, strong forging. I don't know the lore too well for Age of Wonders, but if I remember in their creation myth, the gods made the giants, and the giants like crafted the world essentially. They were like huge crafters, and then they got toppled by dragons and I think God Deer also helped topple them. And then when that fell apart, that was Age of Wonders 3. And then I think that's like the Shadows comes in there. I'm pretty shaky on my Age of Wonders lore, but giants crafted the world, so they're all like creation, magic, and forging people. Hence, we also have Conjure Animated Frost Weapon, or Frost Sword in this case. Kind of cool. It's just a nice little summon. Summons are always really powerful in this game, so nice to get there. We have our Hurl Boulder ability. And what I like about this one, right here, we can do Sundering Ice. Sunder defense and resistance is just a really good debuff that we can stick on people. And we can make it actually have a chance to freeze. So just staying on theme there. Otherwise, we can make the size larger. We're a warrior again. I don't know if we're going to go quite as critty as we did with our Screaming Demons, but this just fit too well. I tried to do this Spell Blade or whatever it's called, but we already had a ranged attack, and it was about fire and lightning. It didn't have an ice option. So, yeah, I wanted to hit people with a weapon, so we had to kind of go warrior. And we are going to go on the berserking side to start with, because this is more like sword and board type stuff. So we are going to start over here. And confirm. There he is. Large and in charge. And that's all of my movement. If we check on our city, next turn we will be done with the Stone Stele. So, thinking about what we want to build here. So, we would need one more population, so we're not quite ready for this. I might buy a population next turn. We could just immediately go up to tier 2. Library would be good, but I'm not going to have a forest anytime too soon. Yeah, I think we might buy a pop next turn to be able to do that. Let's go ahead and end that. Your summons are animal and magic origin, so spells that benefit those are good targets. We also have a bonus because of our druidic transformers for here. For elementals. Minus 20% unit upkeep for elementals. So that's going to be something we're going to try to focus on a little bit. We'll get some summons here, hopefully. Okay, 2 wit. We have a new scout. Come scout for me, friend. Hey, there's some fights. What are you? That's a little spooky. That's not quite so bad. All right, so we'll go to here. And then again, oh, we can't reach it. Okay, go to here. All right, so we can get that next time. Actually, hold on. You have any movement? No, he can't reach. We could have started the fight with him. I could start with this guy. We could do that fight. I think I want to do this one first and level up off of it. So I'm going to hold off on that. You head down towards this wizard tower. We're going to grab that. We're looking for another mammoth spot. That's where I would ideally like to be able to build. We need 2 more of them for our quest. Oh, that looks very umbral. So they're probably going to be across the top here. Here's a big wonder. Okay, there is some land up here, and that might be one of our trees. Or it might be a crow's nest, one of the two. Okay, so unfortunately, we did not get what we wanted here. I normally wouldn't do this, but just the way this worked out this time, I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to put this in. I think I will grab a forester. And then do I want to do either this or do I want to get the mammoth temple? It's going to give me mana. It's going to turn everything into snow and ice. Remember, we want snow on top of the ice to get our full bonuses. That would take me 2 turns to build. Or we get the Clan Lodge, which is extra gold. I think I want the Clan Lodge first, and then we'll get the Mammoth Temple, and then we're going to need a tavern. So we need some farms for that. Although I think I might want to do one more quarry before we get that far. All right, we picked this up. Head off down the road, please. All right, we're maxed out here. Reduced our stone stell. We did produce our... These are... I don't love the protectors. As a tier 1 shield unit, they just don't quite got it. And I don't love the primal darters either. So I think we're actually going to go with another scout. And we'll roll that. CK also needs to expand Asia. Well, you are in luck, bruh. Because at the end of the year, they're getting China, they're getting Japan, and the islands out off the coast. So there should be some pretty major Asia expansion. Yeah, it should be pretty good. I'm pretty happy with what I saw on there. I really enjoyed Jade Dragon in CK2. I think that was one of their better expansions, so I'm pretty hopeful. All right, we got Frost Blades. A Blizzard would be good. I think I want Lesser Snow Spirit, though. Remember, one of our goals is to get units to grow in our army, and so to do that, I need to have units who can actually transform, so. All right, let's get into another fight here. We're hoping for some levels. Good morning, Finn. How are you? One of the runs I never was able to complete in CK2 was I was trying to play as the Zunists, and one of the ways that you could almost pull it off was, I don't remember the guy's name, but whoever you started as, he had his mother was a widow, and you could sell her as a concubine to the Chinese emperor, and then you could call in the Chinese legions to come help you. It was ridiculous. It was absolutely alt history ridiculous, and I loved it. Okay, so we've got a mounted spell shield. We've got a support unit and a mage. So nothing too spooky, although that's going to beat up my poor giant pretty badly. I think what we're going to do... I probably should have done him first. Zip over here. We're going to do Core Link. Link to friendly target. When linked, all damage from that unit is transferred to this unit with a 20% reduction. So when they hit him, he'll take the damage for us. If this guy dies, I'm not too sussed about it. He's not really something that fits in well with our army. So if he dies, I'm okay with it. I'm not trying to get him killed, but I'm also not going to shed tears. All right, turn that way. Done. Turn that way. Done. Done. Enter. Yeah, I'm doing all right. I've got like a stiff back or something. I did my first big mowing of the year, which is like, I don't know, about 2 acres or something. I've got a riding, but you know, I haven't been doing any mowing all season. So like my muscles that you use to steer, I guess, don't get used normally. So like I've got like a mid back pain. It's very weird. And then I sit in a chair at work all day, and then I sit here and make content all evening. So I'm definitely feeling the old man bod. I need to get up and move around a bit more. Yeah, Eric, this is average giant. I didn't even make him as big as he actually could be. Yeah, I love that dragons, like a dragon would come up to like here on him, like his like belly button. I love he's actually a giant. I'm not sure if we can get a good shot in there, so I'm going to hold off on that. Do note they did hit my Giant King, but this guy took the damage for him. Oh, another thing they changed, because I don't think... in fact, I know this wasn't the case. We actually start with Glacial Mammoth Boon. You used to have to get the tech for this for your leader. This is really, really good. Like, really, really good. Because now our leader can build up those stacks. So later on, once I'm having to heal him with this unit, his heal will give us 3 stacks. So 1 attack and that buff will get us to the boon to proc. and then we can start freezing people like right away. It is really good. And boink. No retaliation for you, friendo. All right, get on in there. You guys. I guess it doesn't change the percentage. Oh. The whiff sucked. Whiff sucked a lot. Move on over. Go ahead and give him a tap. And no reason not to hit him. I'm probably going to have to heal him because they're probably going to hit the king again next turn. Bye-bye. Okay, with that guy dead, I'm feeling okay to come a little bit closer. We'll just take a pot shot. Yeah, there we go. 5 damage is 5 damage. Hey, Owen, how's it going? Hope stream is going well. By the way, watching your 6 Ages playlist convinced me to buy the game. Not very good at. Me neither. That makes 2 of us. Just remember that it is a story game. Try to role play because you're supposed to do what your culture, religion, and ancestors would do. If you try to like metagame it or use modern sensibilities, the game will not treat you kindly. All right, unfortunately, I'm gonna probably have to heal our swordsmen because they are getting whomped on. But luckily, they're up to fury with that. Let's grab them over here. And we're hoping for a freeze. Frost resistant, but they are slowed. When you're slowed, you don't get retaliation attacks. They wouldn't anyways because they're mages, but it is pretty good for some fights. Okay, Mr. Giant. Oh, we could just squish that guy. He's going to be busy anyways, though. Let's run over here and squish that guy instead. And... bonk. 59 damage. Level 2. Just saying. Alright, we'll take another pot shot. We whiffed. 565, sure. Charge the laser. Yeah, there we go. Got a hit. I feel like that music's a little bit quiet. Let me turn that up just a smidgen. Let me know if this becomes overpowering. I do enjoy their music. Okay, in turn. I don't think he's gonna be able to do much. He's gonna get 1 attack, but it is what it is. He resisted frozen yet again. Haha. That was temp HP. Alright, big boy. Finish it off. Norse god boink simulator. Yeah. Maybe we'll build him a two-handed hammer when we craft him a weapon. Never Say Die says, I like to use the healer buff on the healer so we can summon a mammoth ASAP. Yep. That is also very, very good. I'm just trying to keep us topped off the best I can so we can just continuously fight, is at least my thought process here. Now, can we do this? I think so. 2 level 2 support units and 2 level 1 fighters. 2-handed mason in honor of Battle Brothers. Well, if we were going to be in honor of Niflheim, this guy should have a sword and shield. I did think about making it full-on Jotun Jarl, but the two-hander, man. I think I might have a type. It's two-handed. Alright, we'll move up there. Now these guys can fly. I do need to remember that because they're definitely gonna do that to me. Alright, walk on up here and watch this, watch this. Yeet! Slowed 2. I'll take it. Let's come up this side. I am gonna throw the heal here. I want to make sure I don't lose a unit. Right back to him. Over there. Do I want to link? Yes. Like I said, if this unit dies, I'm not going to cry, but I'm also not trying to get it killed at the moment. Not the angel rats, that's right. They're known as the pigeons. Keep the sword and shield in your back pocket. That was not a good move on their part. Remember, we have an AoE when we hit things. Yeah. About that AoE then, hey? And splat. Oh, that feels so good. I really enjoy that. Okay, unfortunately, we can't actually reach anybody with this guy. So we'll run up here. We'll turn that direction. Guard. You guys run on up. Ooh, hey. 65% chance. Very nice. Okay. Great start. Again, they can fly, so it's not like I'm safe back here. Let's go ahead and just move up and hit. Yeah, I am not in love with the primal darters. I don't like that unit particularly. We'll park here so they can't fly behind them and flank hit them. Give them the old laser. And done. Yes. Brave. Very brave. Some would say foolhardy. And can we just finish him? Well, we can't just straight up finish him. Yeah, see, the early battles basically end before we actually get our buffs up and running. Like, we do so much more damage now, but the battle's over. So, hopefully, like I said, the freezes and the slows will buy time in the harder fights for us to get our buffs up and running. Hey, not bad. We did lose the Litharine core, but again, whatever, frankly. Got some knowledge and shielding charged mantle. I mean, maybe. Maybe. We don't have anything else. Plus magic damage. We're not dealing any magic damage. It's status protection. I mean, there's no reason not to equip it. Unlike these, which would slow me down. We leveled up again. I think I am going to grab Disenchanter and confirm that. And we're going to go disenchant the stuff I don't want and maybe make our new axe. So I want to go to Arsenal, disenchant, and disenchant. And then I want to make... Now, one thing when I was doing my practice games, don't build your giant a two-hander. That's not what they use. They use giant weapons. So just be careful there. I made this axe last night, and the graphic wasn't showing up properly. It worked mechanically, but you couldn't see it. So let's see if we have something else that does something similar. So 24 damage. It's a charged weapon. Obelisk Crash. Deals damage to target unit. Adjacent units will sustain 75% of damage. Slightly lower damage. Quite a bit lower, actually, because we're not going to have the charge. But it would do AoE. Maybe I kind of like the charge, if I'm being honest. Sweeping strikes also could be good. I think we're just going to use the invisible axe. And we're going to add an infusion. And I got this from, I think it was Windslayer's tip video. He suggested Animal Slayer, and I actually kind of agree. Up here, all the animals are resistant to cold damage, which is what we're mainly kind of doing. Charge is bad for primal because you only generate one boon of mammoth. I believe we're getting 2 off of this. I'm going to have to double check myself, but I think that got changed. I'll double check. We're going to start with this, and if we don't end up liking it, that's fine. We'll just disenchant it later. We're going to do a lot of forging, so. Unfortunately, this takes us up to tier 1. If I add another one here, like critical, we go up to 180. I actually could afford that. You know what? Do it. We're going to make that. Okay, you. Thank you for the scout. Much appreciated. And you guys can zoom off somewhere else. Okay, derelict workshop. I would love to get rid of this, but I do not think that would be a good plan at the moment. There would be a couple fight. We could go this way for a few fights. We have something here we could fight. Or we could head in this direction. I really want to get another city started, so I kind of need to get out of our starting area here. Let's head towards this fight, I think. Okay, 3 units, that's very doable, and we can get over there. 3 fights in 1 turn, excellent. Yeah, I do see that lookout tower. Oh, so thematic. So thematic, I love it. I do find it so funny, though, that, like, obviously everything up here would have frost resist, but it sucks so bad for us. It sucks real bad. The other giants wouldn't really have this problem. You guys hop over here. Is it there? I am going to be stubborn, and I'm going to heal those guys. I gotta be a little careful here. I do not want to take any more attrition. Is the obelisk literally a big freaking bonk stick? Yes, it is. You just like literally picked up a stele. Alright, now nobody else would be able to get up there. So I would be inviting taking all the damage, but hear me out. Hear me out. Maximum charge distance. I think I have to do it, right? It's too ridiculous not to. Okay, let's watch his primal stacks. He's at 0. And now we're at 2. So I don't know if that's a change of primal charge or if it's because I hit 2 units. But either way, I did get 2 out of it. So if I did heal him to start with, we would be at 5 right now, and he would have Primal Boon active. So, just a cool interaction, whatever the reason is. I don't want to just give them the hits. I'm going to make them take an attack if they want to come get this guy. You guys come on in there. Come on up here, and it looks like we can shoot. %. Yeah. No, we're not Japanese goblins. We're Vaetti. We're Norse goblins. Or do I move 1 closer? No. Take the attack of opportunity if you want to attack me. In the chat, goblins. Yeah, I really wish that the warrior unit was a little bit tankier. I struggle to keep them alive even with that self-heal. Or if the self-heal didn't end their turn, that would also help. Okay, now if we can kill this guy with somebody else, then my giant can go finish somebody else off, so let's do that. Okay, so giant is at 2 stacks of boon. If we charge this guy... 3 stacks. Okay, so we got 2 stacks, I think, because we hit 2 units. That's my hypothesis at the moment, at least. Oh, we can't make it again? Okay, that's rather annoying. Rising Fury 4. Ow. Okay, now we'll be able to heal him at the beginning of combat instead. Hit him. I guess there's really no reason to do that because we're probably just going to squish him with the giant. Oh, we're not, because we're not going to get enough charge distance. All right, take your pot shots. And you guys come over here and attack. Fury of the mammoth. And then squish. Avert your eyes. We must hide it so you don't see the horrible death. A frost shield. Ooh, very on theme. Maybe we'll save that one for another hero. We'll take rewards. I don't have any bonus for my army by being in it, so I am just going to step forward and take that. A new location was revealed. Okay. Can I talk to you guys? No, I just know where you're at. Okay. Scouts. We're heading down this road. Okay, there we go. This is going to be the site of one of our expansions. So we want to look around a little bit and see where we want to go, but it's going to be near this. We do have a wonder right here, so somewhere right in this area is probably fine. And we have and we have that there, so I'm thinking like right here. So for our faction, I either need a hero or my leader to go found a city. So I think we're actually going to swing this way quick, and we're going to try to go get that city down. One of my big takeaways from last time I streamed was I was way too slow getting cities up, because I felt like I didn't want to stop fighting with my leader, and that wasn't really the right call. We need to get that city started so that it can get growing. Okay, everyone has moved. We are building in the city. I could rush this. I'll rush it next turn. The reason I want to rush it is I want to actually start making a real unit. Yeah, we'll do that next turn because it'll be cheaper. And we're going to start our frost blades. Get that enchant going and in turn. Not bad, not bad. Okay, now we would not be able to reach that, but we will with the giant. Okay, so you guys come over here. You go take that fight. Have I checked underground? I mean, I've seen it in my practice games, but I haven't really done much down there. We have a underground entrance just north of us, but it's in the water, and I don't have boats yet. Love that. What a cool looking little set piece. These battlefields, for whatever reason, always kind of remind me of like tabletop gaming. I actually own some Warhammer 40k stuff, but I never actually got to the point of playing it. Yeah, I did play a little bit of Malifaux, if anyone knows what that game is. Okay, I don't want to let him get a free charge, so we're just going to walk over here. We're going to turn that way and not be able to reach anybody. Sad. All right, fine. I got to be a little bit careful here. I'm going to have to make a decision. Am I healing these guys or am I healing him? And I think it has to be these guys because they're going to focus fire them. I want to use it right now so that we can get it on cooldown in case things go real bad. We may actually freeze this tier 3 unit. I'm very sad I can't throw a rock at someone. Okay, so we can reach them, but not well. I would have to stand here, and the geyser will put water on us. This is why a water elemental would be so good, because then it will give us the wet debuff, which lowers frost resistance. I don't think any of you guys do frost damage, so that's kind of a moot point. Let's... And I can't hit two of them no matter where I go. I think I'm going to go here and try to base these guys. Probably try to kill those off. So let's actually hit 66, 90%, 90. Let's actually hit those. We did get the freeze, okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to base her. I do not want a charge unit to get a charge off on me. And we'll squish the little piglets. Yeah, what do you think about that, mama pig? And then you run on up and finish them off. The boars of Cartanu die today. And hopefully they won't... Well, actually, no. Hopefully she will take an attack of opportunity to come attack these guys. I'd be okay with that. I will support them. And we'll attack her. Well, Epic, just like with video games, they got too expensive. Like, one of the reasons I really liked Malifaux was it was like a skirmish scale tabletop. I really liked the theme, too. It was like, kind of like a Weird West type thing, like dark magic type stuff. That's way oversimplified, but it was very small. Like, you only needed like 5 to 10 models to play. So it was really, really cheap at the time. Okay, so... I might actually do a second ice coffin. Or we could move you guys. I want to base these so they can't run around and get free shooty stuff off on me. Alright, you move here. Shoot them. You too. Nice. Perfect. Okay. And then you can go in there. One little retaliation and dead. Alright, and then for my giant, squish. Not bad. Shot for a Mordheim band. Nice. Yeah. I think the first game that comes out with a... Like, the whole game concept will be like, you buy the 3D printing blueprints and becomes popular, will probably be the new king of the genre. Like, that's... If I was supposed to design a new tabletop, that's what I would do. Somehow, like... I don't know, have an app or something that like runs the stats or something of the game. Like, you need something you can charge for, because obviously people are going to pirate your blueprints. But I would design it to be 3D printed. So I would have no manufacturing. So no supply chains, no physical stores. I would keep it digital, and then people would 3D print their own stuff, because they're going to do that anyways. So you might as well not have the costs associated with it. Yeah, like sell books maybe, or maybe just even keep that digital. They totally would, bruh. I mean, you'd try to sell them, but people are obviously going to pirate them. People 3D scan the Warhammer stuff, so you literally cannot stop that. So just change your mindset, because that's how it's going to be. Okay, we're getting pretty dang beat up here. I may just need to take it, since we need to heal anyways, we may just hoof it over here. Alright, I do want to get this tower. Let's zip over there. That's fine. Alright, here, we did get another scout. I'm not going to be able to get this water thing anytime soon, so just head out. And then we are going to... I'm going to remind myself how to do this. Furry production. So we're working on the Mammoth Temple, but now we can do tier 2 units. So I could get a second Animist, which I do really like in the early game. I don't know. I've never had much luck with primal chargers, to be honest. So I think we're going to do a second Animist, and we'll summon in a Snow Spirit. I think that's what we're going to do. Frost Blades are ready. Enchant. I made them blue. They've got like some little tattoos on them. My little Vaetti. And I don't think... So this can terraform for me. I'm going to go ahead and prep one just in case we need it. I don't think... I mean, obviously we don't need it up here, but just in case we end up needing that. Okay, so... where are we going to drop our city? I need to be in range of this. I'd like to be in range of that. So that kind of says right here. So we can grab the desecrated temple. We don't have great resources. We do have a mana node. I guess we stretch a little bit and we can get that. Okay, so we're going to drop here, is what that tells me. So you can keep scouting this direction, since we know where the city is going to be. Okay, change of plans. Change of plans. The opulent oblite. Okay, does that actually change our plans? I think we found the city here, maybe? Although... I mean, both of them are in reach. This is just closer. I guess we could just found it here. How many... What? Yeah, okay. Maybe we found it on the primal. We're 2 away from that. We're 2 away from that. We can get underground there, and we can still reach the magic material. Hey, Pirik, how's it going? The problem with War Machine is they started going into the really big mech models, which are stupid expensive. It's the same problem Warhammer kind of got into. Yo, indeed. All right, you already went. You produced that. We leveled up. All right, let's grab our signature. Now, many a good thing in here. What I actually kind of like is this Dispelling Room. At the start of your turn, dispel 1 negative status effect, because everything's going to throw things at my giant anyways. So being able to just have that take off a status effect, we're not going to have any cleanses, I don't think. So there's that, and that opens up Frost Strikes. So again, we can get the 20% damage against slowed or frozen targets. If I wasn't going to go for that, none of those are particularly great. Still a stone wouldn't be terrible. Inspiring Killer is not bad. Yeah, I think we're going Dispelling Rune here. And we're going to take the Frost Strike. Now we frost. Now we frost. Oh, we have another point. Okay. In that case, I think I want to take probably Second Wind. We got a lot of use out of this. It gives temp hit points. It gives us slippery. It lets us move further. The tip hit points, I think, are the most valuable here. Or... I don't think we're quite ready to upgrade our stone yet. That's not really valuable. The Frost Sword is really good. Conjured units are great. I'm not ready to forge another... Oh, I need to put my new axe on. I'm not ready to forge a new one yet, so I'm not going to grab that until it's relevant, because it doesn't give us any now stats. Well, 10% damage, but that's kind of whatever. I could get that here, and obviously I don't care about that. Yeah, let's get the summon. And oops, I think my axe is ready. Sire, your axe. So we have Animal Slayer, we have Frost Strikes. Glacial mammoth boot, yeah, gain 2 stacks of Rising Fury on use. So there you go. Maybe they buffed that. Maybe that's a giant thing. I don't know. Yeah, and 40% against animal units. So we're going to try to get our charge off against an animal and just squish them. Just on turn 1. Okay, now I could put points in here, but I'm going to save these because I'm going to want to found a city. So we're not going to be able to afford both. Alright, so you guys... it's kind of eeny, meeny, miny, mo where we head. And actually, I don't need him to stay with them. I think I'm going to have him move forward. Because I do want to get that founded ASAP. Okay, so we do need to make a decision here. I think I can found it where the Glacier Mammoth Den is. Because I'm pretty sure being a city counts as being annexed. And this doesn't allow me to build anything special. It allows me to build a building that's special. And then that puts 2 distance for the Arcane Dew, 2 distance for that, and 2 distance for that. I think that's what I'm going to try to do. So we need to get somewhere inside there, so that spot would do it. So we need to get to there. All right, you're zipping out. Okay, go grab that for me. Sure, stay on the coastline. Being a big tall guy makes me easy. Yeah, and they're not particularly defensive either. Like if we look at his stats here, 2 and 2 for his defensive stats, which are actually kind of low. Okay, so we're gonna zoom over here. Giant speed ahead. And we are going to... I like this. Okay, so I don't remember how much it cost me to build a city for Imperium. I think we're actually okay to grab a point. Oh, but we don't have it. If we had this one, I would grab this first. It makes the outpost cheaper and faster, but I'm not waiting for it. So we're just dropping. So I want to do build outpost. So in 2 turns, we'll have our outpost here. I guess we'll go... We want to clear this stuff out for my city. I also need to grab this, but fights first. Grab that. Okay, an underground entrance here. That's interesting. We still need to find one more mammoth spot, though. It's probably going to be in the north, so I need to find out where the next one is. So we're going to zoom along until we find that. Oh, there we go. Dang it, I was so close to that one. So we're going to found another city over here, is what that tells me. Okay, that's totally fine. You know what? Come get that for me. Okay, another mage tower. Okay, we got the Mammoth Den in. We're building a tavern. Once the tavern is done, I think we need to grab our library. We're not producing knowledge yet, and we need to get that going. Knowledge is power, if you didn't know. I think we're going to drop the Arcane Institute. I think we're going to do that too. The alternative would be Spirit Hall. That would let me get Ancestral Wardens out. If I didn't get those, I still couldn't afford it. But maybe I could next turn. Okay, I'm going to think about that one a little more. We also have a population to drop here. So I do... Let's see. Okay, so over here we have Archon Blood. I would like to get that. No one's going to found right here, though, yet. I think I want to grab another quarry. I think I want to grab another quarry. And the reason being is that's going to speed up all my other buildings. We'll probably change these later. Nope, don't want to cast that yet, but it is ready. An intern. I'm wondering how we would fare if we were on a hell map. What do you mean by hell map? Ironically enough, it would probably be a little easier to fight things that were not made of snow and ice because they wouldn't have ice resistance or frost resistance. Okay, let's get these. Manual fight. I gotta be a little bit careful here. We're pretty banged up. Okay, that's my self-dispelling thing going off. Let's just rotate. And you guys can immediately... I think he actually gets it because they are gonna focus fire him. Nope, just intern. It's a troll taking his dogs for a walk. Okay, how far can you get? Okay, not bad. So you, let's go to like, I want to make sure I can get a good distance charge. Rotate. I do find myself having to rotate the camera because he is so ridiculously big. I love it. All right, come up here, here, here. Done. I have not never say die. I did put the realm things on low free cities. We know where one is that we found a map to, but we haven't gotten over there yet. All right, good things are going to happen here because we're going to charge and hit both of those units. Do I want to freeze? 100% chance to freeze him. 90%, 90%. He's going to belch on me. I think I'm okay with that. We're going to hit him with the freeze. Did we freeze him? I'm going to say no. I'm not seeing the status effect. That's unfortunate. Oh my gosh. Please click the giant. Okay, there we go. Big hits here. Yeah, see my invisible axe when I equip that new one. For whatever reason, it's not fully loading the graphics in. It's only loading in the ice. He crafted himself an axe of such pure ice that you can't see it. It's crystal clear. Okay, you are going to have to attack that. Okay, come on up here and attack. You guys are going to run... Trying to do this with minimal damage and not let this unit die, but I have a feeling that unit's going to die. We'll go here to try to bolster him. Not in line of sight. That is unfortunate. Never mind, we're going to go here because I do want to get an attack off. What a badly placed rock. Don't hit me, bro. Oh, that hurts so bad. That's not a belch. Okay. That's at least something. Okay, so I think we're gonna do this. There's no way I can kill both of these. I'm gonna take him out because he does the most. And I'm really frustrated I can't see that bear from right there. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna hit him. I think he could still kill me, so I'm gonna actually use a second ice coffin. These guys must just be immune, if I'm guessing. Status effect immunity frozen. Yeah, yeah. Okay, it's all making sense. Yeah, we might as well attack. We're dead, I think, either way. If he doesn't kill me, we can use our heal next turn. I can't imagine he doesn't, though. Imagine you're walking around and this little chihuahua bear is eating your feet. Oh, oh, we lived! All right. Squish. And boink. Nice. And we can just finish it. Cool. Okay, painful, but we got it. I don't think we're going to be able to... cloud in a bottle. Inflicts wet? Probably not for the giant, but for somebody else, for sure. Okay, I don't think we have the oomph in us to go clear that, so we're actually going to go down here so that we can heal inside of our outpost. Okay, you were running here for the research. You are running over here for the outpost, or the mage tower. Yeah, and I think I'm going to put him on auto explore. He's far enough away. You guys are just chilling. No frost giant pun intended. Run over here. Discovered another ruler while concealed. Let's meet him. Yet another giant rises to destroy our marvels. Bow before your betters and plead for redemption, lest I reduce you to dust. So we have another primal faction? I think that's a primal faction. And they hate us a lot. Just met. Alignment differences, threat level, ancient grudges, giants and dragons. Alright, we're not going to be friends, so I'm not going to send them money. Are you underground? Is that what just happened? No? That's him right here, okay. And he's founding an outpost. Well then, that's not great, because I definitely want this, because it's got my primal thing here. Okay, research done there. I don't think I'm going to get frost arrows right now. I'm going to take the White Witch. Not sure how good those are going to be in our armies, but for now. That is really frustrating that he's already here. Okay, so founding or absorbing cities takes -2 turns. Newly founded or absorbed cities get +1 population. I think our first city is 200 Imperium, I think. So I think I'm okay to grab that. I hope I'm not wrong. And... must have come from underground. Definitely could have. Okay, outpost is up. I would like... okay, good. It was 200 for the first one. We're going to found a city of Vaetti. And unfortunately, I think we're just going to have to chill here for a turn or two. We are just so banged up. I don't want to be wandering around at that low HP. So we'll take our healing that we get for being inside of our territory. And we'll reroute this scout to head east a little bit and see if we can figure out where he came from. That's very unfortunate. Oops. I need you selected. Well, if he did, he's not, like, directly down here. Wait around. Let's start a snow spirit. Outpost founded. Yep. Produce a tavern, as you do. I think we're gonna go Spirit Hall. We're just gonna go straight for it. Yes, I do see we have a ritual circle there, game. Outpost can be upgraded to a city. Okay, thank you very much. Day 11 dawns. Slice with the greed. Alright, where did you come from, dragon? Where did you come from? Okay, again, I think we're just gonna need to chill for a turn or two and keep healing. Okay, now over here... Yeah, we are gonna have money problems if I'm not careful. That's production. This is money. I'm gonna drop a quarry though, because I do want to have the production, but we'll go for the money. Can we clear this? That's actually really dangerous. Okay, we can summon in our spirit at least. I think I'm gonna give myself one more heal before we fight that. And I think we're gonna summon in another one if we can. So we'll walk right there. We're still healing inside of our territory. Oh, and he's upgrading to a town already. We hate that. He didn't clear from this direction. He may have come from underground. This is gonna have to be a fight though. I mean, it's just literally right in my way. Alright, building wise, we want a woodcarver shop. And I don't really want any of those units. Hero. Let's see what we got. Recruiting governor, plus 30 draft. I don't hate that. That'd be okay. Trollkin governor, this is new. So if you get up to renown 3 and 4, we can get river trolls and swamp trolls. Or a prospecting governor. I'm gonna be honest with you, none of these are really doing it for me. A mage, a ranger, and a ritualist. Ritualist is vaguely interesting. Mage is vaguely interesting. Privateer would be pretty easy for us to finish if we get the water sailing. Although the bonus is pretty garbage. Crusader. Personally slay an undead or fiend unit. Yeah. Govern a city with 16 population. Nah, none of these are really doing it for me. I can't afford to shuffle, but, well... I'm just debating whether I want to wait or not. Not getting one out means he's not leveling up. And I could get one out and he could be leveling. I think I have to. I don't think it's a good idea to wait. Recruit. Of them, I think I like this guy the best. Prospecting governor. He's a steward, which is fine. It's doable. $150 gold. Yep. You're in, buddy. And you're here. And where are you physically at? Up here. Okay, so... let's see. Somebody that we haven't had recently. Let's see. We had CB last time we played. I think it's gonna be no one. Okay, no super chats, no members this one. All right, J Rob, you're in. I don't think we've had J Rob in a while. Sir J Rob, the Prodigy. Sure. Accept changes. Do we have anything we can give you? Cloud in a bottle. Sure. There you go, buddy. You started with a Staff of the Glacial Mammoth, which is our racial stuff. That's totally fine. Basic sailing, excavation. If we're going to get in a war, I would like to get knowledge extraction. Your army is trespassing. Yeah, well, maybe don't found a city on my doorstep, and then I wouldn't be trespassing. Ever think about that? I'm not sure we can beat a dragon at the moment, though. That's my worry. Sometimes fate puts adversaries in our way to test our resolve. I hope for all of our sakes that you are no such adversary. Monkey people? Empress Firisa Risewind also hates us a bunch. Just met. Threat level wary. Okay, this one might be doable. She is Mystic. Limber Swarmers. Erudite Sages. They like empires with research that don't break treaties. They don't like people at war. Well, that's unfortunate. And I'm broke, so we can't give her a gift. All right, goodbye. Okay, she is underground. Wait, shouldn't that have shown us where his capital was then, if we learned where that one was? I don't know. That's the one we know about. That's a minor. I do not know. The second monkey in the background is terrifying. That's true, CB. We never did manage to recuperate recoup your corpse either, I don't think. Feels bad, man. Okay, so I think I want to wait for the spirit, so we're gonna intern again. Yep. Or not. Meeting hostile Delville. We feudal brutes of Delville will fight for our freedom and stand against anyone who threatens our free city. Sure. Yeah, you do that. Profane desire for prosperity dragons. Your hero, J-Rob Prodigy, greets you warmly. Giant King, as your servant, I feel lucky to have traveled far and seen much. Before you can send the hero off on his way to a faraway site, he continues. Part of why I chose the life of adventuring heroes because I wish to witness the wonders of the realm. J-Rob blushes. My grandma, the my grandnan, the prodigy, used to tell me stories about the prosperity dragon and the heroes that garnered renown by encountering them. My deepest desire remains to witness a prosperity dragon with my own eyes. Might I go find one? I could have you herd cattle. Sure. We'll try to find you a prosperity dragon. Oh, it's in the desecrated temple. Cool. Good place for a prosperity dragon. And give me you here. And how much are you for upkeep? 6. Okay, we're to the point I can't really afford another one. Okay, I think we're healed up enough that we can do this fight. Again, what are we fighting? A bunch of things that are going to be immune or resistant to all my frost stuff. We're going to have such a glow up once we're out of the north. Now, I need to be a little bit careful because these are skirmishers and they are pretty dangerous. Yeah, I think we might just chill where we're at, essentially. Have you move over, have you move over, have you move over. Let's heal big boy. Turn around. There you go. We're done. Yes. Oh, that looks like it might be smashable. It totally is. I mean, there's nothing for it, right? Like, this is just gonna suck no matter what we do. I think it's better I get the first hit. They can't dodge my invisible axe. Boink. Alright, we can't make it, so we're gonna run to here. Turn that way. Okay, you can make it to that guy. You cannot make it anywhere. Run to there. Get a shot. Yeah, wow. It's gonna be a ice slap fight. We're both gonna just be resisting each other's damage here. Alright, run up here. Let's throw. Ooh, we can't really get where I wanted you to go. Okay, run up here. And hit him with frost damage. I'm sure that'll do a lot. Alright, please don't kill my giant, bro. Ooh, a miss. That's nice, actually. These idiots are going to make me chase them all around this map, aren't they? Slow removed. Thank you very much, trait. Okay, so... if we can somehow take these out, I don't really want to take a free hit. I want to run over there and hit 2 of them again. There we go. Take him out with him. Very nice. All right, and run over here. And double kill. Because we're at 5, so we have the bonus damage. 66 damage! That's a lot of damage! I'm gonna have you run to here. I'm gonna have you go there. I'm gonna have you go there. And then have you guys take the retaliation. Actually, we might be able to kill this unit. I didn't think we were going to kill another one. Only the coldest may survive in the north. That was actually a really good turn. We got lucky with that double kill. I'm very glad I waited for the extra unit. This would have been rather difficult. I guess that just goes to show how powerful early summons are. Squish. We do this without taking any more damage. Happy face. Cool. What do we get? A battle axe. Does bleeding. Don't think so. We'll disenchant equipment. Yes. Okay, good job, team. Okay, now I'm pretty sure giants are amphibious. Think? Nope, I need seafaring. Okay. Never mind. Actually, no. Oh, that was not where I should have clicked. We should have been back 1 so I could have got the extra healing. 2 turns. We're not producing anything. I think that's fine. Up here, we did get that animist. Produce a white witch. You guys are just going to guard while we're producing your units. Ugh. Creak. Alright, we lost track of that army, unfortunately. Let's see if we can find him somewhere. Let's see if I can shift my position. Oh. Okay, there he is. All right. Good, good. Keep eyes on him. I also need to just figure out where he came from. I don't think he came from this direction. New research. Primal mammoth communion. We could get our guys in. Yes. A bounty has been posted. You have 20 turns to destroy this infestation spawner. Reward is 200 gold. I don't know if I could do that. No, thank you. Decline this by... Oh, okay, we'll say no, but I'm not probably going to be able to do that. Tier 3, maybe if we were fully healed. Maybe. Your army is trespassing. Oh, well, how are we supposed to know that? Now we're out. Okay, so we have underground magic apes and a dragon. There you go. Okay, you are pretty easy looking. All right, let's do it. I love the looks of this map. This looks so thematic. I can't get over that. Okay, 3 archer units is pretty spooky. That's pretty spooky, I won't lie. That's a lot of damage. Alright, let's go to here. And yeet! Throw our rock at him. Sucker! And you guys here and turn. See if we can lure them maybe up some. And who's gonna get the healing? I think it's gotta be Big Boy. He's gonna get shot to heck and back by those archers. And these guys, maybe we try a little cheeky here. A little cheeky feint around the side. Standing in front of obstacles reduces the archer's chance to hit. Yep. Actually, does that work on giant units? I know they have a debuff against ranged attacks. I just kind of set myself up there for them to get the shots. Ow, ow. Okay, so that's not the best. Restas. Okay, he's frozen, which means actually gonna go probably to here. Hit these guys. 72 damage, just for those of you keeping track at home. And get the flank. I think we'll just take our full shots. Yeah, not the best there. And then I think we're just gonna stand in front of them. I have a feeling they're gonna kill that unit. Do I let them wail on me here? I don't think so. I don't think so. Come and get me. Alright, Mr. Giant. How many shots can the giant take? Ow. We have got to get some more defense. Holy moly. That is not good. We will die if we take that next turn. Okay, center defense removed. That's something. Yeah, I would like it if these guys did not exist anymore. No line of sight. Move here. Throw that. I'm looking for a slow. There it is. That means no retaliation. If I can clear these guys out, then my giant can go over there and hit both of them. Okay, and then you... Oh, we can't make it where I want it to go. Alright, well, is what that is. And squish. You guys run on in. Cool. And we have one more shot. Long range. No. Starving today for, like, no reason. You have a hunger that only Babel streaming Age of Wonders 4 can fill? I understand, Cyanide. I understand. One archer survived. Wow. Still shot me in the head. Jerk. Alright. Finish him. Took a lot more damage than I thought I was going to in this fight. I let them stand next to these pillars and get charged attacks. I'm not sure I could have prevented that, but that could have gone better. Reinforced shoes. Yes, please. Please put some boots on. That's at least a little more defense. Do we have enough that we could forge head? What can we make? I guess these are just whatever I want them to look like. Defense. Resistance. We don't really need accuracy. I mean, HP is good. Stats resistance. We're already clearing stats. I think I'll take the HP for now. 180. Oh, we have enough. All right. Let's do it. I'm forging a helmet. Got to make use of this bonus. And I am definitely going to have to stand inside of our territory and heal. Let's stand here. You know, I just realized we have still not found our random city. So I've been sitting on my Whispering Stone. I should have given that to my capital. Yeah. That should have been here this whole time. Unfortunate. Is okay throw on another bowl of rice and throw the chicken in when it's almost done to warm it up. Well, there you go. Now you're making me hungry. I was running late today, so I had a bowl of cereal before we started streaming because I did not have time to make anything. Such is the rush of trying to make it for that 6 o'clock time for me, if anything goes wrong. Okay, they are definitely not coming from this direction. Okay, we can get another province. I do think I want that gold. Oh, that's iron. Never mind. The mine would give 5 gold. The quarry would give 2. We want more quarries than we want mines for this build specifically, so I'm going to do the quarry. Rivalry declared. Pronouncements. 50 gold. Alright, well. He'll probably declare on me before I'm ready, so there's no reason to even bother. Oh, that's the worst. Yeah, you've got food, like, made, like, good stuff, but you're like, oh, no, I need to save that. Alright, we're gonna rest at least one more turn, I think, before we zoom out of here. That way, maybe? Elder Camp. Okay, here he is. I do think we're gonna try to fight him. He's just so bloody close. I wasn't really planning. My thought is we're actually going to go for the Unity victory, maybe? Because it's going to be so hard for people to attack into our frozen wasteland. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not married to the idea. We do also have 2 gold wonders near us, which should allow us to do the magic victory. Yeah, 2 ancient gold wonders. So we have a couple different victories that are possible here. All right. We're not quite maxed out. I think I am going to give myself one more turn of healing. 2 heroes. I just don't know if we can beat a dragon. If we can, then I think we could definitely kill the rest of that army. How are we doing on... We got 3 turns. Okay, what do we want? Shrine to Spirits is food income per farm. We're not doing farms. Mana income, we're okay. I think we need to get our research going. So let's get the library, and we're immediately going to go into the Arcane Institute. Okay, we said one more turn for him. Built the Spirit Hall, yep. Party mask. Open hero screen. And we'll put on our mask. There we go. We went from 2-2 to 5-4, so at least that's something. That helps a lot. And again, if I am going to fight a stupid dragon, maybe I need to sit here a second and heal. I really don't want to be sitting here. Feels like such a horrific waste. Bounty, no. Intern. Ooh, little halfling reavers. Another ruler comes to threaten my empire. Just stay out of my way and I'll stay out of yours. He's a fanatic isolationist. I mean... I don't see why we couldn't get along. Inherent dislike. Maybe not. Goodbye. You discovered the Aetherglow Mountains. Ooh, these are some of the new fated regions. So this is a landmark. Contrary to the cold magic of the focus crystal, litherite emits a pulsing warmth. Perhaps this is why the ancient giant kings picked this material for the creation of litherite creatures. Even though those are fairly common, large clusters of material itself are rare. When the sun catches the crystal peaks, it's truly a sight to behold. Provinces adjacent to the landmark gain +3 knowledge, +3 mana, allows construction of a conduit, elemental attunement, and combat encampment. All elemental units gain elemental attunement until end of turn. Stays within 3 provinces. 1, 2... No, it's not us. Dang it. Oh, if only we had known. If only we had known. So what you want to do with these regions is you want to, like, claim these areas around them, and you get those benefits. Hey, Mello. Oh, we've been doing okay. Looking very frosty, but struggling a little bit because everything is frost resistant in the cold north. I really wish he'd attack that, and then I could jump on him. I am definitely looking for that. I am looking for that fight very actively. I think we are going to rush that unit and start in on that. We're not going to be able to rush that one. All right, little buddy. Come on, J-Rob. I need your help. We're going dragon hunting. I think we're ready to just auto you. Do we rest one more turn? He's probably coming over to clear this or this. I think I have to. I really hate that. I need to find some healing of some sort somewhere. Produced a library. We're working on the Arcane Institute. Produced a workshop. I want a stone stele, but we don't have enough money to start it. Womp womp. We are ready with that. That's fine. I could get a snow spirit, but I don't think so. Yes, we know that. Torchwood. Torchwood? Torchwood? Who named this city? This obviously isn't Torchwood. This is Droogville. Droogville. Okay, again, now here we're less... Quarries are still good. We still get the +2 gold, but the other city's better because it's being ruled by our giant. So we're not quite as married to that here as we were over there. And he is a prospector, so I do think I'm going to get the mine. Empire skill. We're probably not going to get that third city I wanted anytime soon. Let's get knowledge extraction while we can. If we kill him, then we'll get that free research. Okay, Droogville, we need to get our mammoth temple ASAP. Get this frosty around us. He's still standing there. I want to kill him so bad. Hurry. Hurry down, little buddy. The giants look absolutely cool, though, Mello. Like, wait till you see this guy in combat. He actually is a giant. I know that sounds stupid, but so many games make giants, and they're just literally like a 7-foot tall dude. This actually looks like a Jotun Jarl. Okay, where are you going, buddy? Where are you going? All right, we are almost done healing. I guess this worked out because now we'll be able to group up. We have the mana for this now, so let's get started on that. Okay, Mammoth Temple going up. Okay, we finished our Arcane Institute. What can we afford? Maybe it's time to get the blacksmith. Yeah, because we're going to need units because we're going to war. Okay, select new research. Okay, new tome. All right, now here's a place that we have a little bit of trouble. So, we have enough shadow. In fact, let's go to tome library. We have enough shadow. And the reason I say that is I want to get Frostling Transformation, which is Tome of Cold Dark. This is a minor race transformation. I don't care how good it is. I want my Vaetti to be cold. So we're taking this. To get that, we just need 4 tomes and we need 3 shadow affinity. So we're already good there. This is done. Okay. Then I want to make our guys elementals. So I need Materium affinity. And that's in Geomancy. Yes. So for Geomancy, riddle me this, guys. Requires any 3 Materium or Astral. Does that mean I can have 1 Astral and 2 Materium affinity? Would that work? Or is it 3 of either one? I don't know the answer to that. And I need to pick correctly here if we're going to unlock this. The reason I want to get this is we'll get Geomantic Crystallization. We'll become Elementals. We'll resist damage based on the terrain that we're standing on. And we get +2 damage based on the terrain that we're in. In addition, we can summon the tier 3 elementals, and that'll let us summon in ice, like full-size ice ones. The Geomancer's kind of whatever. That's kind of whatever. Polygeomantic Resonance. I mean, that would be a bunch of mana. 3 of either one. Okay, so I could have 3 Astral or I could have 3 Materium. Let me make sure I'm understanding that. So we could get 3 Materium right now. So we need to either pick a tier 2 or a tier 1 or a tier 2 that gives off 2. I hope to get this DLC. I'm enjoying it so far, man. It's pretty good. The giants are cool, I have to say. Like, they're very cool. Okay, so what would we be looking at? I think I want to get a tier 2 because I already have a tier 1 tome I want, and it's not going to be Materium. So I'm kind of thinking, I mean, that really limits us, right? We're not underground, so Dungeon Depths is not in our future. So Shades isn't it. Tome of Winds? I mean, I guess it gives us an archer. That's okay. We're not really doing an archer build or anything. Artificing? Artificing would kind of fit for us, like, constructing stuff. 30% crit. That's really about it, though. We're not going golems or anything. Construct, again, not really going for construct. So I think we're going to take artificing at tier 2 tomes. And that's simply to get the materium we need. Because what I want to get right now is over here, Tome of Zeal. Why Tome of Zeal? Because of Condemned. If we condemn a unit, they get -3 status resistance. So between our Hideous Stench and this, that's -6. So we can get our slows and our freezes off. We also have an ice spell that we can cast that will lower status resistance. So I'm stacking that. So we're grabbing Tome of Zeal here. The Circle of Zealotry counts as a quarry and gives us draft. So that'll work out pretty nice. Fanatical Workforce is useful. Condemnation's fine. So lots of stuff here. We're going to take that one.
The fervor of righteousness is a gift unto your subjects. When it courses through their veins, they become mightier, more valiant. They brush off their wounds and any pain, shielded by the holy knowledge that they are in the right. Those who reject your gift shall know condemnation, and it shall wither their very souls.
Why not go astral? Just because there's no astral tomes here that I was really feeling for this. Like I said, I'm not really trying to like power game it or anything, so maybe that's to my doom. Yeah, none of those really fit with the Niflheim theme we got going. Astral would fit for them, though, just as a path, I suppose. Okay, Arcane Institute is down. Spells ready to launch. We're working on primal. Orders ready. All right, Mr. Dragon. Man, I hope we can beat a dragon. And of course, what kind of dragon is he? Fire dragon. I mean, I would be disappointed if he was anything else, right? I suppose at least he won't be immune to our damage. Oh, that was a bit of a mistake. I should have waited there. Okay, we have knowledge extraction. That would be useless at the moment. That would be useless at the moment. Useless at the moment. Seafaring, actually useful. We'll take that.
You have discovered a lava province. You can annex lava provinces to grow your empire, but doing so will negatively affect your city stability. Only units with specific properties will be able to traverse lava.
Well, there you go. Hail, Giant King Illwinter. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Giant King Rubti, Hailstone Carver. Many Guardia make war, I aim to make peace. Okay, so he is Chaos, Nature, Order, Materium. So he probably took Alchemy, if I had to guess. And he only dislikes us a little bit. Do we have a giant friend? And he's the new feudal, which just got reworked. Let's send him a gift. We have a giant friend now. If I had money, I would make him my friend, but I don't. You're gonna show me where he is at? No, we don't know where he's at. Okay. That's actually really cool that they gave the dragons and the giants a natural dislike of each other because of the lore we were talking about earlier. An animist, one of your Hastefolk subjects, boldly asks about your plans for the future. My giant king, you are descended from a line of mighty kings and imposing warriors. Your ancestors once defined the lay of the land, the course of rivers, the flow of mountains. As an heir of the mighty Merida, that was like the giant kingdom underground, your Vaetti are curious to know, what are your plans for this realm? We could restore the realm. We could reshape the realm. Protect smaller. No, we're going evil for things that we haven't unlocked yet, but I already know that. We could forge potent items, or we could cover the continents in snow, as my ancestors did. Which game is this? We are playing Age of Wonders 4. They had the new Giant Kings DLC come out yesterday, so we're checking that out. We're playing a Niflheim-themed nation at the moment. What do you guys think here? I'm thinking restore Merida because it's Imperium. The production would be fine, although we can't afford to start another building anyways. So I'm kind of thinking we're going to cover the world in snow. That's very Niflheim, right? Yeah. We're going to cover the continents in snow as my ancestors did. Creepy uncle says, "Ah, sweet, I just picked this up. I had to make a two-headed giant." Yup. Yup. Yeah, we got to go Illwinter. I think that's just a no-brainer. All right, we're looking to fight this dragon. We're looking really hard to fight him. I don't want to get too ahead of my other army, though. Okay, we need to queue up a building. Not one turn. Okay, so what can we afford? I think we're gonna put down a vendor. We need money. We're poor giants. Turns out. Okay, summon zealot. Zealots are nice because... Oh no, you guys don't actually condemn. Yeah, we have to go up to the next tome for that one. So condemnation. So we hit somebody with spirit and we condemn them. Again, the whole point of picking this is the status resistance penalty so that we can freeze people. So that's a big maybe. Or Legions of Zeal. Our guys could just do some extra spirit damage. I think for what we're currently doing, I'm going to take condemnation. All right, we're not going to move wrong this time. We got our mammoth temple up. We're not moving. In chat. Come into the fold. We'll bless you with the frost giants. Primal communion. Cool. Turn. Yeah, my scouts absolutely love getting in the water and picking up all that free stuff. These guys get buffs in the snow? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Where did my dragon friend go? He disappeared on me. He was right here, so he had to have gone that way or that way. That's annoying. I mean, I guess we could go siege his city if he doesn't want to play. Dragon, come out and play. Okay, we finished our blacksmith, so now we can actually get these ancestral warrants. If we get that out before we fight the dragon, it's a tier 3 that does well against dragons, or at least it's a polearm unit who does good damage. I need money. I really could use some money. Market. We're not going to have 2 farms anytime soon. Or a bathhouse. The bathhouse would give us bonus XP for our units we're recruiting. Some extra food wouldn't be terrible, but we're going to struggle to pay for buildings pretty soon. Let's get the food. Let's get the food. We do have our runic stele also. If I can find the dragon and figure out where we're going to fight, I can drop that. But I need to drop it a little bit ahead of time because it takes time to terraform. Okay, if he doesn't want to come out and fight, I think we're going to go siege this city first. So when he comes up, hopefully I can intercept him before he gets to my cities. That's my thought process, at least. Here. Where are you? Look how they flee before me. There he is. We got him, boys. Huh? We don't got him, boys. I can't reach him. What are you? A very wounded serpent. That would pull him into that fight. primal darter, 2 Healy units, a charger, a level 3 warrior hero. Do we take over a city? Nope. I had the realm thing where we have less miners and we haven't even found one. We know where one's at, but we haven't been able to communicate with them. Actually, now we did, but they hate us. Let me rephrase that. I don't know this matchup well enough. Can we win? We are in snow. That is to our advantage. I mean, we take it, right? We take this fight. He's got a very wounded unit here. He's not tip-top shape. Other than my giant, I am. I have a little bit more. We have about equal support to each other. What the heck? What's the worst that could happen, right? Okay, so war justification is none. Without any grievance, your alignment, Imperium income, and relations with other non-allied rulers and cities will suffer heavily. Base global income minus 20%. Ouch. Do we just declare war? This is a really important battle. He's right in my way. This is gonna, like, absolutely tank my relations with other people, though. I mean, we are Illwinter, right? Alright. I am going to manually combat it, but just out of curiosity. If we did an auto combat, we lose. Okay, so we are gonna fight it. Let's see if I can do better than the AI. Okay, they just spent their heals. He's Mire Crocodile. Okay. Tail Swipe. He's got the Fire Breath. Deals damage to all units in a 5 hex line. Okay. So that also gives us some clues about what he's going to be looking to line up. Unfortunate that they're probably going to be able to get off a charge if I move up. I don't think I want to move up. So let's rotate the best we can. Let's make ourselves a little bit of room here. Sure. You want to come kill these? That's fine. Are you in range for a rock? No. We'll summon in our sword. Mainly as just a distraction. I think that's it for this turn. Or actually, no. Let's get at least one of our heals on down. Figures that it would be primal on primal, too. Alright. Don't flame me, bro. You jerk. Fire breath? Yeah. Okay, well, it's on cooldown now, at least. And we are going to get the Alpha Strike. Hopefully they actually kill this, so it's out of my way. Excellent, excellent. Alright, let's see what we can do. Alright, if I move here, I could hit both of them. And I'll let him munch on the, yeah. Go here and then hit both of them. I love this. Look at the size. I love that. All right, now you. Frost weakness. 90% chance of inflicting frozen, but you're going to have some status resistance, I'm sure. So I need to get Stinky Boys in here. And if Stinky Boys are going to have to go in there anyways, let's have you up and heal Stinky Boys. All right, Stinky Boys, head on up. Now that should, just want to double check here. Yeah, hideous stench. So -2 status resistance. I'm looking for that freeze. We'll start it off with you. So this is a range 4, always hits. Frozen. 90% chance of inflicting frozen for 1 turn. If unsuccessful, we hit him with slow. Okay, so range 4. We got to get at least that close. That's not in anyone's way. 59% chance. Do it. Froze. Got him. Got him. Okay, excellent. Who else? You guys. I think we just go for that one. Okay, Mr. Hero here. We have Cloud in a Bottle, and a 3-hex cone pushes back all units and inflicts Wet. Wet is a nice debuff for us. Run up to here. Finish that. Good job, J-Rub. Okay, you guys. What are you? You are a champion, right? 30% chance for frozen. Do it. Resisted frozen, but did get slowed. I'm going to work on him because my giant should be able to kill both of them if this guy doesn't move. I'm bunching up a little bit, but I don't think that's going to be a problem. Like that. Okay. We still could do an ice coffin. 48% chance to freeze, 73, 90. You already, you know, I'm going to save it. We're going to just try to chain freeze the dragon. That's the strat. Gantoth says, man, that giant looks great. Do you know how many more DLCs are planned for Age of Wonder 4? At least one is in the current DLC season pass. It's got some more giants, and it's going to be kind of like astral themed, I think. I think we're getting like a bone giant, if I remember right. I hope they do another season. I would love it if at least every single culture got the rework treatment that we've been seeing, because they are so good. They're so good. I really feel like Triumph is like in their stride here, and the game doesn't feel like it's got tech debt or anything. Like, it feels fine. So, and they're published by Paradox, and you know how Paradox loves DLC, so I think that's probably a pretty safe bet. Oh, look at this. Dude, what's with that AI saying I was going to lose this fight? All my homies know I'm going to win this fight. Jay's in chat for the Jotuns. That's how I feel. Okay, so... Oh my gosh, you just literally died to that? 85%, 100. I mean, we take the 100, right? I think we just take the 100. Imagine being a fire dragon. What kind of loser would you have to be a fire dragon? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Fire dragons. All right, now you... Any of those spots are fine. Okay, run to here, and we'll toss. Resisted frozen, but he is slowed. Run up here. Give him the old stinker. I should have ran up here first. And then he would have had hideous stink, which would lower his status resist. We might have got the freeze. Alright, you guys. You guys are a little bit wounded. I would like it if you didn't get hit again. I gotta make my way over towards this guy. Okay, you guys come here. Toss. J. Yeah, as you do, as you do. But you're literally just gonna die. Alright. I mean, I'm not against that. I'm actually pretty for that. Alright, let's run up here and do it! Do it, J-Rob! Oh, I just took a big freezing leak on him. Now, the reason that's so nice is the debuff Wet. I showed this off earlier, but -4 frost resistance. So that increases our damage by a lot. If you get lucky with this build, instead of that stupid crystal we started with, you start with a water elemental. That is by far preferable. I think we just kill him. All right, bye. What was your name? I don't even know what his name was. Stupid Face. Bye, Stupid Face. And we still have our cryomancers who haven't moved yet. Yeah, just a little tap. Just a little tap. In turn. Wait. Who hasn't gone yet? Oh, J-Rob gets another attack. Because the cloud in the bottle was free. Okay, cool. Here, hit him with the minus resistance. What a good combo. Nice. Yeah, he did extra damage because they were wet. Very cool. Is there not a tome that can summon... I guess the elemental summon on an ocean would guarantee a water elemental. Okay, we did lose the shield units. That's fine. That's a tier 1. We kind of knew that was going to happen sooner or later. And I'll trade a tier 1 shield unit for their ruler. Illwinter is moving. We could also have named him like the Glacier. The Glacier is moving would be a really cool load screen there. Alright, get in there, buddy. 23 damage. 27 damage. And the damage went up because he was slowed and then frozen. Remember, our ice blades give us bonus damage when they have those status effects. Man, we dominated this. I don't know how that auto completion told us we were going to lose this fight. I don't know what they were on. I do. One of my favorite features of Age of Wonders 4, I love that you can do auto combat. You can look at the results and you can say good enough, like in the late game when you just don't care anymore. Or you can say, oh, those were horrible results. Let me fight the fight. I think that's the perfect balance between auto battling being too good and just being the preferable way to play the game, and it being so crappy that you can never use it. I think they really have that in a good place. White Witch doesn't have line of sight. I guess we're running out of movement no matter where we go. Might as well go over here. We'll let J-Rob get the kill here. I think he deserves a kill. Yeah, totally. Like I said, like, I don't know where Total War is with theirs at the moment, because they've rebalanced that thing all the time. But I wish I had that option. Just like, let me see what the result for the auto battle would be. Like in this one, we literally lost everything, and he lost like 1 unit. And now I've reversed those results by playing the battle. I love that. That's so good. Also, we just got 300 research for killing 2 heroes, just for the record. In the new balance patch, you only steal their best item when you defeat heroes. You get 1 item from each hero. So we got the Mending Skull of Demolishing, Rune of Command Frost. While Army Leader, all non-hero units in the army have 1 negative status effect. Oh my gosh, that's so good. That's so good. Yes. Yes, give. We were talking about crafting an item that had that. So everyone in my army, including my leader now, just removes 1 status effect at the start of the turn. So like an army like that was doing like poison stuff, yeah, good luck. I'm just gonna dispel it. Oh, and it's even a skull that fits so well. Look at this dude, by the way. I was just fiddling around checking him out, and when I made this guy, I was like, okay, yeah, we're playing Frost Giants. I mean, does this not scream Nifl Jarl to you? Okay, decision time here. Well, I was kind of thinking we were gonna go for one of these, but now maybe not. Maybe we hold off on that. We're not getting a lot of opportunities to throw our rock right now, so I think we're gonna do a fighty thing. Strengthen stacks, those are good, but I don't know how much use we're gonna get at the moment. Just some extra XP, melee damage. Charges inflict immobilize is disgusting. Does that mean I could immobilize 2 units? Because my charge hits 2 units? So they couldn't move out of my AoE? I'm gonna try that, because that is really good. I'm doing over like 120 points of damage when I get a good charge off. Yeah, let's try it. That sounds cool. Also, I've made no progress on my renown. We need to level up elementals and evolve them, or we need to win a battle with only elementals in our thing. We might be able to do that if I take those guys out of the fight. Maybe we do that if we can find a weak little indie to attack. All right, you guys, hands. No, I need a melee unit here. Nation came through. Fanatical Workforce. We're doing fine on that at the moment. Inspiring Chant is good, but I think we're just gonna take Crow and reroll. Okay, produced a building. I think we have to go market. It's really, we're having money problems at the moment. Make an academy. I need 2 research posts. Now, we can build one with our cryo school. We just don't have enough territory claimed yet. Yeah, give me a market. And over here, the tier 2 town would give me extra gold, or the Stell for extra production. I think we're going to take the clan hall, and I see I can get a building. Now, unfortunately, we did not manage to clear this off before we had to leave. That sucks a lot. We have we have a quarry and a mine here currently. Some extra food would be nice. This town is going to get less quarries than the other one, so some lumber mills wouldn't be terrible either. Lumber mills also boost some various buildings. Does that, Abby, do you know if that ambition will complete if they enter the battle with me? Like, can they reinforce and it'll still count for his ambition? Or do I need to have him just do it by himself? We could afford 2 more elementals. But we can't do any shenanigans right now. Right now, we need to go attack. So, we don't need to worry about that at the moment. Okay, this is J-Rob. J-Rob, what do we got here? Curse. Okay. Curse people. That'd be fine. Okay, yeah, see, this is the problem with mages. This isn't Frost. So that makes me a little sad. Training focused. Just to get some XP. The curse is interesting to me. I don't think I want to go fire, so we're probably going to go lightning on him. Although we'll probably get both spells, to be honest. Yeah, let's get the lightning. That would combo with wet, if we can find a source of wet. Yeah, look at this. He's already further along on his track to actually finishing his ambition. How much essence do we have currently? 45. Okay, not enough to make anything else. And we have a frost shield. I'm gonna hold on to that. Road building. We're gonna need some Imperium to get. I think we're gonna probably. Oh no, I need to conquer this because I want that in the city. So we have two cities to absorb, essentially. All right, start heading over there. We've collected remains. Friendship with you has been declared. The ghost furry wants to be friends. Another primal? What the heck? Did everyone in this realm roll primal? No, you're the body. That's not the friendship. Okay, that makes a little more sense. The underground lightning monkeys like us. I consider you a friend, Giant King Illwinter. Together we shall prosper. Yeah. Cool. She must like unjustified wars. As you do. And now we're evil. Yeah. I have nothing else to say about that. Yeah, let's do it. I think we're going for Tempo right now. And Tempo says I need to defeat him before his dragon resurrects. Although I don't think he can stop us now. Because he's not going to have enough troops and we'll just chain freeze him like we did there. It's all coming together, builders. It's all coming together. Okay. Move up. Oh, hello. I see you. I can't do anything about you, but I see you. Okay, we got our crow enchant. Zealots. Now, zealots are not what I'm going to be using. I want to use the guy from the next tome that can actually inflict condemned. So that's kind of whatever. Conjure primal mammoth. Yes, please. And let's go ahead and not be able to do this because we have no spell slots already. Right. Okay. We'll summon you in. Niflheim can annex another province. I think I'm just going to grab one of these farms, as boring as that is. Yeah. You were insulted. Aww. Barzan Barden. Ha! You may be a rising star now, but it won't last. Sooner or later, my empire will rise above you all. Yeah, all right, shorty. Don't even talk to me if you're not 56. You lost the stinky unit? All my racial units are stinky, but yes, I did lose the melee one. I don't actually know. I do believe Father Illwinter is also stinky. Yes. Giants inherit your racial traits. So we have both that and ferocious. I mean, he's wearing furs, right? Like, you know what that smells like. Are we able to start a siege? Yes. Start. They also changed sieges so that sieges should be a little bit quicker than they used to be. Okay, so raiding party. When the walls are breached, gain 75 gold per tier. We could spend 100. All wall obstacles are damaged at the start of combat. Wall obstacles have 25% chance of being destroyed. I don't want to take damage. All-ringers are good but expensive, and we can harass defenders. We're going to harass defenders, and I think we're going to undermine the walls. 2 turns until breach. I'm a little of two minds about that. I like that it takes a minute to break in, like, so you have time to get back and defend yourself, but sometimes the sieges were ridiculously long. Okay, we built a market here. Okay, maybe let's look at our special improvements. So we could do a circle of zealotry, which counts as a quarry. So we get all of our good bonuses from that. Although, what am I going to replace now that I think about that? I guess we could replace the farm. Glacial megalith. This is from our frost giant, I believe. 6 production per adjacent snow province. Counts as a conduit. That's actually pretty good too. Holy moly, we have a lot of production. School of Cryomancy is ridiculously good, and I'd love to get that down. I think we get that down. Let's increase our... Oh, but I don't have a good spot for it. Because I want it to be surrounded. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe 6 is fine. Let's do it. That was not where I wanted to put that. No, let's not do that. I wanted to put it on the farm. If I did here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's only 5 adjacents. I mean, that's still fine, right? That's gonna give me 15 mana and 10 more research. Do it. New Empire skill. Farms grant +5 food. I think we literally are replacing our only farm. Magic origin units upkeep -20%. Are elementals magic origin? I don't know the answer to that. I don't think so, right? I'm pretty sure you are in elemental, not a magic origin. Skirmisher. Oh no, magic origin. Okay. No, giant friend. No. He's a rival. Goodbye. Sag. I don't even remember why I went on that tangent about that. What was I talking about? Were we looking at... Oh, we were looking at this. I'm back. I'm back. Yeah, so that would lower the upkeep of all my elementals. That's probably worthwhile, right? Like, we're not using our stones. We're not having that. Yeah, let's do that. Get our mana pumping a little more. We found a Mask of Precision. I'll take it. Oh. All right, well, there's no way we're getting out of this, so bye-bye. Killed one of my explorers. Delville, don't you think I'm ever going to forgive you for this? A man lies before you, raw agony reflected his place. Please, I'll do anything. Please, don't kill me. Your prison warden yanked the iron leash of the townsman. Caught spying for Delville. Oh, we hate Delville. An audible gasp echoes through the chamber. Every courtier expresses their shock, saying they would never do anything, not for such any reward. The spy continues, Midell Wainwright will kill my family. Racist feudal brutes. Please, I am no one. I meant no harm to your vast empire. I am going evil. 130 gold would actually be kind of useful. I'm just going to take the gold. Evil doesn't do anything yet, so there's no reason to pump it. Alright, and Mr. Giant King, you know, maybe we try that battle. So we have you leave, and we have you leave. We have 4 units here. I'm pretty sure we can take that, and I've got plenty of mana to back myself up. Let's just see what Otto would do. That's pretty good. I think I'm willing to take that. For the sake of stream. If I was playing by myself, I would probably do it. We got a ring. Unit cannot be seen on the world map. The band of flanking. It's the 2 ring. Okay. Disenchant that. I'm not going to use that. Okay, did that get me my major ambition done? Okay. What a come up. Okay, so now we have each quarry in his city, which is the capital, gives 5 extra production. Level 2, structures in our city cost 20% less gold, and our units have 5 morale. That's fine. 3 is the big one. Each quarry gives us 1 binding fragment. When we get binding fragments, we can start making tier 3, 4, and 5 gear. So we can make some much stronger equipment. Okay. Also, we just got Druid. When leader of an army, animal, plant, and elementals have 20 extra hit points and minus 20% upkeep. So our elementals are going to have minus 40% upkeep. Where can I see that? Up here. Unit base upkeep is 3, and unit enchantment upkeep is 3. I don't know if that's been updated yet. But there you go. Minus 40% upkeep on these boyos. Cool. And yeah, we're just going to come over here and chill. No frost giant, pun intended. Give me back my primal, please. And my witch. There we go. Primal Mammoth summons up. Inspiring chant. Gain 10 morale, gain 2 strength, and if you have zeal. So we would need Legion of Zeal for that to do anything. These are whatever, frankly. Let's take the Wayfinder enchantment. We'll cast our crows. I'm very happy that we were able to complete that. That wasn't too bad, even. We probably could have done that earlier with the same exact strategy. I really hope we can get those guys to upgrade. The tier 3s are pretty decent, and we would get more completion for our ambition there. All right, Primal Charger's ready and on the way. Or excuse me, Ancestral Warden, not Primal Charger. And I will take a second one. I want one in each army, probably. Although my main army may just stick with those frost things until they evolve, now that I think about it. Alright, over here. The town's still relatively happy. The library is boosted. Let's get the library. I want to get researching. I was told last time I was way behind on research, so trying to fix that. Reduce the tier 2 clan. Ruler. Okay, so the dragon just respawned. They took the remains. We gained a level of renown. Yep, we saw all that. Why don't I have my skull on? That's weird. We also have the mask. He doesn't need that, but I mean, you could use it. There you go, buddy. Here you go, J-Rob. Put on your little mask. Illwinter completed a major ambition. That feels good, man. Done. Do we need another scout? You know, it probably wouldn't be a bad idea. We did lose that one. And the second say is not doing anything anyways. Yeah, we should probably pump out 1 or 2 more. That's a good thought. Okay, let's do that before I get sidetracked. Spirit tracker. And we're gonna build... Build the Arcane Institute. Let's really get this down. You are heading over. Boost a library. And annex a spot. Okay, so I do want to be next to that. I am next to that. I think we're gonna get the research post. Again, same reasoning. Let's get that research a-pumping. Your actions speak for your wisdom, Illwinter. I'm glad to see our fates entwining. Little did you know, monkeys have a thing for frost giants. Cave monkeys. Okay, so people don't hate me as much as I thought. I thought we were dooming our relations, but we're doing okay. Breach made in siege. We're ready to attack. I do really like siege battles, but again, for the sake of speed on stream, let's see if the auto combat can do it. It totally can. All right, we'll just take it. Okay, now I want to absorb or migrate. I don't care about his wolf people, so I think I'm gonna migrate. So we need 200. So next turn we'll be able to do that. And I do actually want this spot. This one, unless I see a primal thing near it, I'll probably vassalize that. Yeah, let's not wait around because he's going to be building an army as I speak. Okay, can't see him yet. Done there. City waits for fate. I'm gonna wait on that. Why not destroy? I want this. We have a mission to get 3 of these glacial mammoth dens. This was where I was gonna found a city somewhere here anyways because we have a gold wonder here. This gold wonder plus this gold wonder means we could go for the magic victory. I was kind of thinking unity, but that would be the same thing essentially. I would force people to come up and attack me in the winter area, which is what I want to do. So I'm fine with this. Maybe it's not where I would have put it, but that's whatever. Okay, we don't need to drop that. No. Okay, we produced. Okay, so we can do the academy up here. Requires 2 research posts. Yeah, do it. More research. That's an additional 20. So this has gone relatively to plan. The only thing that didn't is this early war. If I had founded this city, we would be on plan with where I wanted to be. So I'm pretty happy with that so far. I don't really have context to know if my research is good or bad. I feel like it's good. Okay, tier 2 tome. We need 2 materium to be able to get the next tome I want. It doesn't have to be this tome. We can pick something else this time if we want. We said we probably wanted to do Tome of Artificing. So that would give me Golem Mine. Gives us gold, gives us some production per quarry. That's pretty good. We're going to spam some quarries anyways. That'd be fine. I don't want iron golems. We're not really going to use those. Artisan armaments is fine. Crossbow bolt repeaters. At the start of battle. Okay, that's fine. Siege magic. It's kind of crap, if I'm being honest. And a defensive structure. So this is kind of whatever. But I think this is what we're going because I need 2. That's only 1. And then for my second one, I was kind of thinking Tome of Glades. Mainly because it gives us a lot of things that we really need as primals. It'll give us a tier 3 range unit, blows our tier 1 out of the water, and it'll give us a tier 4 shield unit, blows our shield unit out of the water. Forests are fine. Ice, snow, forest, I believe can all be on the same hex or same square, whatever. So that's fine. Leafkin is a minor, so that's safe. Gives us resistance. That's about it. That's kind of whatever. Aspect of the root is pretty nice. This will allow our polearm unit and our shield unit. Our polearm units are very good. And if we had this, we'd have him a self-heal, essentially. How about the Earth Elemental Tome? We can peek. I think that must be... Is that a tier 3 tome? Or are you talking rock? Because these are all tier 2s. Am I blind here? I also would like to get Tome of Inquisition. My thought here is Inquisitors. Grants access to an aggressive skirmish unit that inflicts condemned and stunned. So again, just kind of going in with our condemned theme for freezing people. Yeah, enemies in a 1 hex are condemned. 30% chance of inflicting condemned. Yeah, I do think I want this. So if I'm picking up this, then what that really means is it's this or it's artificing are really my 2 choices here. Yeah, kind of an awkward little build here. I do really want to do a build with this, but that's not this run. Yeah, I think we're taking artificing. I'm just going to command decision that, but I don't think that's very good, so I think we're going to pick our other tome first, and it's going to be Inquisition. We're doing it.
The unrighteous shall feel the wrath of our unerring virtue. We shall strike down upon them with devout rage and furious vengeance. Their limbs shall be leaden with the weight of their wickedness, while our own subjects shall be driven by nobility of spirit.
We have a lot of fervor up here in Niflheim. So I think I just want to get the Inquisitor. The Inquisitors also are racial units, so they will have our horrendous stench. Aren't you excited for that? Don't you want horrendous stench? We'll take him. Alright, head on down. Mr. Dragon, come out and play. I know you respond. Hey, buddy. Okay, city awaits its fate. Migrate with Vaetti. Yes. New skill. We could pick up Pacification. Destroying an infestation or conquering a free city grants 300 relations. That does nothing for us at the moment. Trade proposal. A wizard's bond. I mean, I guess snow monkeys. That's on theme, right? Deal. The furry girl likes us. I'm not sure how I feel about that. All right, cool. Alright, hop on down and start our... Nope, okay, start our siege. Start, it's gonna take me 3 turns, and we're gonna add siege projects. On fire. Well, fire doesn't hurt him, so that would be kind of dumb. Tower bombardment. At the start of combat, a random tower takes 20 physical damage, repeats 4 times. I think we harass. And we do onagers. We can just break the wall ourselves. I'll do it myself. Alright. Spears on the way. Neefel is ready to get another province. I do want to get everything around the School of Cryomancy so we can get it fully buffed. So we're going to grab that. Yeah, that's a healthy amount of mana. Holy moly. What is our research at? Is there an easy way? Yeah, 110. I feel like that's pretty good. 110 on turn 25. People who are good at this game probably think that's garbage, but for me, that's pretty good. We also have an academy coming up next turn. And an institute. So that's going to go up by an additional, what was that, 35? We may not be so different after all, Illwinter. Your actions are promising. By all means, continue. We're friends, monkey. Yeah. There we go. Intern. This has gone pretty well, I have to say. I just really like the Frost Giant theme. I won't lie. That's just doing it for me. Your hero, J. Rob the Prodigy, appointed governor of Droogville, approaches you in distress. Wise King, I ask your advice on the following matter. A group of disgruntled veterans have been stirring up trouble. They've set up camp just outside the gates where they continue to sow discontent and make demands. Yet the city guards do not want to take up arms against their own. I will deal with them. Are you not governor? You find a solution. I'll deal with them. Okay, well, I'll have to wait a minute. Okay, on the way, you can just auto-explore, and I do... Wait, no. You're not an auto-explore. You already come down here. Okay, next building. Let's get our foundation set down. Let's get another White Witch. I do like those quite a bit. If we're going to do the freezing thing, that allows us not to have to use our mana in combat for that. Okay, and down here, okay, we're starting to get sad. Let's get the tavern. We need 2 farms. Let's get the storehouse and then the tavern. And that breaks me. I'm out of money. All right, 145 knowledge income. That's got to be good, right? Yes. Spells ready to cast. Wayward enchantment, please. Ready to launch. Nope, I'm not doing that. Heroes offer to join. Well, I'm broke, so no point looking at the moment. An infestation of sending forces. Oh, that's going to be annoying. All right, we need to get the siege done. We got some house cleaning to do. Day 27 dawns. Look at that. It's all coming together. Okay, so here, my #1 goal is to get this annexed so I can get this turning into frost. So to do that, I would want food or production. Let's get the production first. We would need a forester if we wanted to speed this along. I don't think we're going to be able to do that. Okay, yep, you hurry along. You hurry along. You're on Auto Explorer. We produced our Wizard Tower. We are basically broke. Crypts would have been nice. Prison cells are nice. Let's get the crypts. Conduit Province in Misty Valley has starved. Oh, that's not good. That sounds terrible, actually. Because we killed the pop down here when we took it over. Okay, enchant. Can't tell because I've never played Age of Wonders. Well, you could just tell me it's good. We could all just gaslight ourselves, right? Niflheim and the Kailasa waifu. He likes some Harry. You could totally make a Kailasa or successor nation now that we have the monkey forms and like the Asian theme stuff. I think you could make a really cool one. Okay, keep heading down. You are joining that army. We produced a crypt for no particular reason. You don't need to worry about that, Mr. Dragon. Wizard Tower level 1 gives us more Imperium income. That's where I'm heading towards. Grab that. I thought that said was ready to... Oh. What are you doing? Why you do that? Why you do that? Okay. We need to get our party on here. Are we ready to go? You're not the siege leader. We're ready to go. All right. Same thing. Normally I would totally fight this out, but it's a long, long battle. Let's see how the AI does, and we'll fight it if we need to. We need to fight that. Let's do it. Banderlog, yeah. But you can do Naga transformation in this game. That kind of makes me want to do, that kind of makes me want to do that. Because we can make Nagas. Alright, Mr. Dragon. I think the auto combat gives the dragon a lot of weight, whereas I'm just literally going to freeze the dragon if I get any chance whatsoever. Okay, we're just gonna have to take shots on the way in. There's not a lot I can do about that. Okay, we can't get very far on this first one. So what we're going to do is I want to get my 3 charge. We're going to go to here. And we'll summon in the sword. This is such a good distraction. I haven't buffed this or anything. We could definitely get more stuff out of the skill tree too. But the AI will spend all their time killing that, and it'll do nothing. I forget how these work. Am I not able to fire these myself? Oh, cannot use abilities for 1 turn. Gotcha. Alright, we're going to try to spread out a little bit here so we can't get, like, fire breath as bad as we did last time. Probably not worth it. Probably worth it. Okay, slowed. That's fine. We're probably getting breathed on with this unit. Let's try not to make it too easy. Miss? Miss? What was that? Resist the froze, got the slow. You guys carefully move up. Carefully. Those are fragile. Let's head over there. I think that's everybody. Yes. I'm telling you, Ice Monkey Nation. It's got frost giant rulers that lead a sacred class of monkey sages. And then we have a combination of monkeys and little Vaetti goblins as our units. It could work. Oof, 18. Feels bad, man. Oh, what is that? Oh. Alright, we should probably just walk away from that one. Alright, now you guys are ready to be used. Okay, so we have an AoE here. Enjoy. That was a bad hit, holy moly. And a second one. Okay, I see a spot where we can hit the dragon with a charge. You guys can jump. Not yet, though. Water. You go to there. You guys move up. You move up. You're not going to get anywhere else, so take your shot. Reach anybody? We could reach one guy, probably not worthwhile. Okay, let's get rid of this. Alright, you guys. Are gonna jump. Can't quite get to the hex I want. I wanted to jump right there, but we can't quite do it. I don't want to wait, though. Hideous stench. We in, boys. Okay, you guys heal on him. Do it. I love how he's just like not in a hurry to charge. Okay, you. Take that out. Those are probably dangerous. I can move. He's gonna get fire breath if I go there. Let's. Okay, let's come here and help pin these down. We're getting fire breath next turn. I think I just need to accept that. It is going to happen. Let's go there and try to make it not the worst. Okay, 48% chance we freeze the dragon. We don't have Stinky on him, unfortunately. Okay, he resisted, but he slowed. Let's do Ice Coffin, 48%. Got him. All right. He's done for. We'll get Stinky in there next turn. I think I'm going to save the heal for my giant. He's probably most likely to get got. I am going to put the damage in him. I'm making sure we kill that. Okay. Tibetan Ice Monkey. See? Yeah, I think it could work. Status protection. We hate that. All my homies hate status protection. You are frozen. Yeah, glad I saved the heal, that's for sure. $13. What was that? Alright, get those debuffs cleared off. Thank you, thank you. Alright, just take that out. Alright, you've used your heal. You have your... No, you're not the healer. You have yours. Okay, heal him. And then I'm pretty sure we just end him? No, we don't quite end him. Somebody's gonna have to hit him too. That's fine. We froze him. I would love to just leave him alone and hit him again next turn, but I don't trust him not getting cleansed again. So no more of that. Alright, you guys can hit him. Okay, Glacial Fury's up there. Okay, get in position, and then next turn, hopefully we can we'll wet and then lightning. 45% chance we get the kill. Sure. Come on, J-Rob. Oh, J-Rob, no! Oh, we were counting on you, my man. Alright, run up here. Sure, take some damage there, I suppose. I don't think I'm going to beat the auto-resolve on this one. Alright, who gets frozen? 25, 59. I think these guys with the 59. We don't have our stink in there. We need to get our stench up there. Oh, creak, creak, creak. Okay. Yeah, we're in that weird point where like we have multiple healers on both sides. Oh no. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to outdo the auto resolve on this one. Oh, I didn't fire my O-ringers. Shoot. I forgot about that. Okay, let's not forget about that again. That was a bit of an oof. Is that clear? It is. I'm not used to having these, so totally forgot about them. Yeah, hit that guy. Even if they don't hit hard, every little bit counts. Although that was pretty decently hard. All right. Don't have a good swing at anything particularly. Let's see what we can clear out in front of me. They're not hitting me with ice or lightning, so it's fine if our boyo gets wet. Now, is this enemies only? Deal damage to target enemy unit and 2 others. I'm assuming that means enemies only. Don't do me like that, J-Rob. Okay, good. Then that freed us up to, yeah, that freed us up to go here, and then goink. No. Oh, that's so much research for every kill we get. Okay, we don't have cool heal, we don't have heal. 65. Take it. Unfortunate. Bunch of grazes. What is your mammoth thing? Okay, just chance to freeze. All right, run up here, end that man's career. And you run up here. I guess that one, because we'll lower the incoming damage. All right, what a painful fight. That's very unfortunate that we lost all the elementals. I think that's in turn. Yeah, everyone moved. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but I'm willing to do that. This will be the end of him. Man, that giant is cool. Yes, he is. I just absolutely love him. He looks cooler if we didn't have the weird graphic bug. My axe isn't showing properly, so that's a little sad. I don't know why it's not. The normal one did. This is a crafted one we made, but if you gave him a sword and board, he would totally look like a Nifljarl. Like 100%. Forgot about the... Oh, did I not move my primal archers either? Oh, it's all falling apart, builders. Alright, we made it though. We made it. Despite my best efforts. 77 damage. We're like level 4, by the way. Or 5. 7 now. Collected 450 research. A contaminated protector and a great axe. We'll just disenchant those. Celebrating the defeat of Zetvaka. You have crumbled the last defenses of Zektaka and cast her into the astral void, banishing her from this realm. Whatever schemes she had in the works, none of them shall come to fruition. The last of her misguided troops flee to hide in the hills and woods. Her lupine primals, their spirits crushed by their false idol's yoke, now find themselves at your mercy, O glorious king. Whatever the future holds, she is a thorn in your side no more. How will you commemorate this extraordinary victory? We got 49 Imperium. We can't afford to celebrate. We could take some food. We could get good. Well, that's unfortunate. I would have loved to get the Imperium, but I can't. I don't want to get good. And there's no reason to pump evil at the moment. Although, you know what? I think we feast on dragon flesh. I'll take the food, because we actually could use some expansion up here. And what do I want? I think I'm going to take the opportunity to grab the quarry or a farm. Let's grab a farm. As boring as that is. We got our Inquisitor unit. Tribunal, yes. Okay, so a little... not you. Little unfortunate how beaten up we got from that, but it is what it is. I will start summoning you in. I don't even really want the range unit, to be honest. Alright, and that auto-killed the unit here that was sieging me. Alright, for these guys, I want to vassalize them. Alright, move up there. All of my movement here. I need to go over here with Illwinter. Head on down. What orders do you want, man? Nope, nope. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Dang it, game, you tricked me. Okay, J-Rob the Prodigy. He has lightning at the moment. Lightning is now also a debuff. Does Sunder defenses and Sunder resistance. That's pretty good. Yeah, we'll take the debuff. That'll help our damage on our other troops. Cool. We leveled up on our giant. Alright, we want to try out that immobilize. Charges immobilize. That's going to be ridiculous if that actually immobilizes both troops on the charge. And that'll just keep them lined up for the second one. We captured somebody. I mean, that's fine. I don't want to recruit them. They sent a war party. Oh my goodness, you jerks. Alright, we got all kinds of things that need to be done. We have bounty, no. Alignment change, that's fine. Mist Valley. Mist Valley, what a stupid name. Who named that Mist Valley? Obviously... looking for people who haven't had anything. Gantoth. Gantoth. Berg. Gantothburg, obviously, was the real name of this city. They just didn't know it. Alright, they need a woodcarver's workshop. And I think that is everything. Yeah, we got all kinds of things inside my territory. That's really annoying. They're gonna pillage my stuff. I'm glad we won there, but we really need to, like, take a minute and, like, recoup here. That was quite a bang up on our part. But that will have to be next time, because I am out of time. We're almost half an hour over time. Oh my goodness. Spiritually guided her to Mage Haven. Well, there you go. Okay, so that's going to be it for Age of Wonders tonight. We have Dominions on Friday. We have 6 Ages on Sunday. And then I don't know quite what the schedule is going to be next week. I'm definitely streaming at least on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I think we're going to prioritize this, but I'm going to try to get some Battle Brothers in too. I have some time next week, so watch for maybe a couple bonus streams. I don't know when those would be, but I'm going to try to do 1 or 2 maybe. And we'll see how we do. We ended up having a pretty good month in March, and I'd like to keep up the momentum that we've got going here into April. So thank you everyone who has been supporting, who turned out for the stream. If you haven't already, I'd really appreciate it if you left a like on the video on the way out if you enjoyed yourself. If you're new around here, I hope this is the stream that earned your subscription. I'd be honored to see you back again. We have fun times, I like to think at least. And if you'd like to go above and beyond, you can always join a stream like this with a super chat. You can leave a super thanks on a video or a VOD, or consider becoming a member. As a member of the channel, you get early access to videos that I'm working on. Right now, that is part of a series for Zephyroth, for Battle Brothers, and for Dominion. So a lot of things up as of time of this recording, and generally that means at least the Dominions video, if nothing else. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out and checking out the DLC with me here. I'm excited and looking forward to hopping back into this. I think this is going to be a pretty fun one. I'm glad we've already won a war, so this is already infinitely better than last time we played. So we'll see if we go for the magic victory, or we go for the unity victory, or maybe we end up conquering everybody. The world's looking mighty conquerable at the moment, so we'll see where we go. All right, everybody, take care, have a good Thursday, and I'll see you for Dominions on Friday. Babel out.